Yep. Gaken,
Gansfeld.
Gans, Ryman.
Probably won't play.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by these Diamond Sports sponsors: Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Insurance, Okoboji Motor Company, and the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Garner. We're getting set tonight for high school football in Class 2A District 2 as the Garner Hayfield Ventura Cardinals host the Spirit Lake Indians. Hello, everybody. With Clyde Erkey, I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks for joining us tonight, and made the road trip, Clyde, and also got a little video action with us tonight as well.
Yes, we do. Going to be a little...
We're fancy tonight.
A lot of extra boards and buttons here we can put.
I know.
Hank doesn't want us to, though.
Hank doesn't want me to touch the buttons. I can't touch the buttons. Except I know. We'll do. If there's a few hiccups, just bear with us.
Yeah.
As I'm a video rookie here this season, but I'm excited to have them along tonight because I know it's a long drive for a lot of folks. So I'm sure we'll have some viewers at home tonight. Back in Spirit Lake as the Indians, Clyde, come into this one, with just the one loss on the season. They're undefeated in the district play at 3-0, 5-1 overall, and playing some really good football, especially last week against the rival ELC.
Yeah, and they're coming out and they're starting strong. We got some stats this last week that showed us kind of something interesting. They've outscored the opponents in the first quarter 98-0 over the 6 games.
Yeah.
98-0 in the first quarter.
It's basically an average of about 16 points
it's 16
a quarter.
Just over 16 points a quarter.
So, yeah, they're playing really, really good football right now, and played really well last week again. On the flip side, let's talk about Garner Hayfield Ventura a little bit. This is a team whose offense moves the ball pretty well. The record at 1-5 maybe doesn't show that so much, but they've been in the majority of their football games this year.
They have been, and they've got that offense it's a power offense. They love to control the football.
Power eye.
Yeah. They love to control that football, and Lucas Kroll's their main runner. He's a good running back. He's a senior, 5'9", 175 pounds. And that's the one you got to focus on, and that's what our defense is going to be doing tonight, I'm sure. But then don't let the other one slip in and get into the second and third levels when you're focusing on him. So Spirit Lake's going to come out. They're going to be Coach Beloit and the staff. They always have them ready for it when it comes down to these games.
We'll see what happens here tonight. Let's get into our pregame interviews. We had a chance to hear from both the head coaches, Brandon Camrad for GHV and Josh Beloit for Spirit Lake. Our pregame interviews are brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake. They are online at lakeshealth.org, and this is high school football on both KUOO and Explore Live Video, presented by Premier Communications.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Pregame show brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare. Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit. Coach, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity as always.
Well, let's talk about the game against Esterville Lincoln Central last week, 49-7. I want to start with some individual efforts on the defensive side of the football because I thought the defense was super effective again. In particular, Ethan Stecker and J.D. Schneider. Both of those guys had 3 tackles for a loss. I think Ethan had a sack in there, 8 total tackles. Just a phenomenal effort by them and the defense as a whole on Friday.
Yeah, I thought we're playing a really good team defense right now, and obviously guys you mentioned there had really good nights. I think Ethan ended up with 2 sacks and, like you said, another tackle for loss. Just super physical, gets off the ball incredibly well, and is relentless in his pursuit. JD just fits incredibly well and just is always around the football. He's a savvy football player. And Will Ditzworth had 2 interceptions. Dylan Stecker had an interception. Then I thought Terry Sexton and Sam Hendrickson probably had they had their best games defensively too. It doesn't show up on the stat stuff as much, but some incredible coverage. Terry had a couple of huge pass breakups. So Sam, and then a couple big fourth down tackles. But yeah, I just think we're playing as a unit. We're playing with a lot of confidence right now. It's fun to watch that group.
Yeah, and offensively, ran the football really well again, and I know Cade wasn't 100%, and that certainly makes a difference, but he still threw two touchdown passes. So, you kind of took what was there, and sometimes that's okay.
Yeah, I think we were able to attack, in all facets of the game. I thought on Friday, we were able to really establish a run. Some things they were doing front-wise really allowed us to get the edge, and we ran sweep really effectively. I thought Bodie ran incredibly hard. We had some of our best edge perimeter blocking and downfield blocking, which led to some really explosive run plays. And then the passing game, when the run game started to develop for us, we were able to hit Ethan on a huge play-action pass down the middle of the field for his first touchdown. And then right before half, again, we just came through a really nice vert ball to Ethan. Ethan ran a really good route, got separation, and were able to score again right before half. So, I thought we were really efficient and effective. Took care of the football again, which has been really huge for us. And then up front, just thought we played well.
Well, this week you make the road trip over to Garner to play Garner, Hayfield, Ventura. And it looks like the one thing Garner's been able to do pretty well this year is rush the football. Tell me about their offense.
Yeah, they're a ball control offense. So, a lot of two tight end, big fullback, some power I formationally, I formation stuff. They're going to have a lead blocker in front of their tailback on every play, and they want to control the ball on offense, and they try to they want to slow the game down, right, and go as fast as they can that way. So we need to tackle really well. We need to fit really well on the defensive side of the ball. Again, trying to get them uncomfortable by putting them in longer yardage situations. And then offensively, we need to make sure we take care of the ball, continue to do what we're doing, being efficient and explosive. And hopefully, guys have had another phenomenal week of practice. Probably stacked two of our best ones together here this morning and then yesterday. And just really proud of how these guys prepare. And I'm excited for them to, get on the road, spend some time together in the bus, see what's going on in the world in Iowa and the Harvest, and go play a football game. So
yeah, you'll have some cool Harvest views, I'm sure, on the ride over there on Friday night, which is good. So, Coach, any final thoughts before I let you go?
Like I said, excited for this group to continue to develop, continue to get better, and I think we've had a really good week, so it'll be fun.
Well, thanks so much for joining us here on the pregame show. Best of luck. We'll chat with you afterwards, okay?
Yeah, sounds great. Thank you.
That is Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit on the pregame show from Lakes Regional Healthcare. More on the way on Campus Radio KUOO.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials and events and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in Westo Kaboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Back on the pregame here on KUOO, and joined now by Garner, Hayfield, Ventura football coach Brandon Camrad. And Brandon, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, absolutely. And I do want to go back to last week a little bit and made the trip to Milford, took on Okoboji, tight first quarter there, even at halftime still close. And then you came out in that third quarter, got a score. It's a one-score game going into that fourth quarter. Ultimately, Okoboji would get the victory. But what did you take away from last Friday's game?
It was definitely great start for us. Defense got to stop, and then we got the ball and we drove right down and scored. That's kind of a big thing for us. We've started pretty fast in a lot of our games, and then it's just keeping that momentum has kind of been some of the problem for us through the season. But, defense has been great for us all year, and it was great to see offensively just build some consistency. That's been missing in a few games this year for us, is just being consistent. And, we had a couple of drives there that we scored on that we were consistent the whole way. So if we can put all our drives together and do that for 4 quarters, that'd be great.
Coach, you go back to home this weekend, and you'll take on another Dickinson County school. This time you're going to welcome in Spirit Lake. And your thoughts on the Spirit Lake Indians on Friday night?
They're very explosive. Offensively, they can pretty much put up points on everybody so far this year. So it's going to be a big challenge for our defense. Mainly with all their motion, we just got to get in the right spot. If we get lined up correctly and trust our reads and play fast and physical, we got a chance there to slow them down. And then offensively, very aggressive, but we just got to, again, like I said, with the Okoboji game, just continue to get 4 quarters of consistent play out of the offense, and be mistake-free all the way around. That'll give us a chance.
And, Coach, your last home game of the regular season when you take on Spirit Lake, so you're also going to have senior night. And, looking at your stats and your roster, it looks like you have a really, really good group of seniors that have led you this year.
Yeah, for sure. This senior class has kind of been our varsity team for the last 3 years. When they were sophomores, we had a lot of injuries of the upperclassmen. They had to step in and fill those roles, whether they were ready or not. So they had to grow up fast. And then last year, kind of the same. We were missing some guys even from this group. So it's good to have everybody back and healthy. And it's going to be emotional for them, but it's something that always comes to an end. You hate to see them leave, but this group's been special for us. So hopefully we can play a tough game tomorrow night and just end it on a good note for them.
Okay. Well, Coach, appreciate the comments here in the pregame. Thank you so much for joining us, and continued success throughout the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you. Garner Hayfield Ventura football coach Brandon Camrad joining us here on the pregame, and we got starting lineups and our kickoff coming up next.
At the heart of it,
the spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
All right, we welcome you back here to Garner as we're getting set for some high school football between GHV and Spirit Lake. Garner, Hayfield, Ventura, and the Spirit Lake Indians on both KUOO and Explorer Live Video. Thanks to Premier Communications. With Clyde Erkey, I'm Jason Jacobs. Hank Ambrose is our video engineer this evening. Thank you, Hank. Man, it's a setup, man. You do a good job.
He's got stuff all over the place.
He's got it down to a science. He's doing a great job.
Don't let my 2-year-old grandson get near this.
Yeah, no.
The buttons will really be pushed on that one.
Your 2-year-old grandson or my 5 or 3-year-old.
5 and 3-year-old, yeah.
No way.
All three of them together, they'd wreak havoc.
Love you, boys, but no.
Yep.
All right, well, here we go. We're going to get set for Spirit Lake and GHV. GHV is going to kick off. Spirit Lake will receive. We should have Jazik Miller, and I believe Tate Orpin may be the other one, but no, I think it might be Andres.
Joey Andres, yeah,
Joey
I think you're
Andres
right.
was the other one tonight. Yep, that's Joey on the left side there. So
GHV won the toss. They deferred to the second half to get the football, so they'll kick it to Spirit Lake. Couple of good speedsters in the back right now for the Spirit Lake.
Central Bank and Central Insure are our starting lineup sponsors, and kickoff underway here in Garner, and Spirit Lake will take it at the 15. That is Jazik Miller up the left side. Good hole for Jazik. There he goes to the 40, to the 41-yard line. That's where Spirit Lake will start with the football with 11:53 on the clock here in the first quarter.
Jazik Miller, he's been returning the ball the last couple of weeks, and in fact, 2 weeks in a row now he's got a return for a touchdown.
So Spirit Lake at their own 42-yard line is where things will start. Indians on the offensive line: Jasper Robinson, Jackson Knudsen, Tyson Robinson, Ethan Carlson, Nolan Teesfeld. We'll get the rest of the offensive starters after the first play. Lots of shuffling here on the first play.
Spreading way out, no running backs.
And there is the handoff that's going to go to Will Ditzworth, who got the start around the left side, and Ditzworth crosses the 45 to about the 46-yard line.
That natural turf out there might be a little moist right now. He went to make the cut on that far end over there, and he lost a little footing and went down.
Gain of 3.
Picked up 3 yards on it.
So it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Indians. Cade Lunt, the quarterback. The running back starting tonight, Will Ditzworth. Joey Andres is playing tonight. Isaiah McQuan is out. I believe he's got a sprained ankle.
Yeah, sprained ankle or something, yeah.
And here is going to be a handoff. There's Will, and Will will cross the 50-yard line, has the first down for the Indians, down to the Cardinal 46.
Just kept pushing forward, and that's what Will likes to do.
Looks like it's a gain of 9, and that's enough for a first down, Clyde. And Spirit Lake moving the football here early. Dylan and Ethan Stecker, of course, are the wide receivers. Tate Orpin is playing tonight in place of the injured McQuan. And here we go. 1st and 10. Lunt looking to throw. Throws to the left. That's caught by Dylan Stecker. Stecker avoids one defender. Now he's down the sideline inside the 30. Mark him out at the 27. Excellent run down field there, Clyde. Avoided the defenders, and right to the 27.
And Will's getting that start, and he's finding those holes right away. Picked up, another First down on that.
Dylan got a gain of 19 on that one.
Or Dylan, yeah, I'm sorry.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Indians from the 27 of the Cardinals. 10:49 to go here, first quarter. There's the handoff to number 18. That is Joey Andres. Andres gets that left corner turn. He's inside the 10, and he'll be knocked out right around the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Spirit Lake.
Well, on the move real quick with the run game, as you notice.
Yeah, that end around.
You haven't even had to go, but they're using that speed to get around those corners. Joey Andres picks up good yardage.
Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 4-yard line or the 8. That's the 8, excuse me.
Yep.
And, so that's going to be a gain of 19.
19, yep.
And it'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And here's Cade with a man in motion. He'll hand it off to Andres. Andres hit at the line of scrimmage. That was a good job there by Zane Haw.
Zane Haw was not fooled one bit on that. They tried doing a little blind handoff. They faked the handoff going around, but Haw stayed right at home. And Andres kind of ran into a brick wall right there at the line of scrimmage.
So they're going to say no gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal from the 8. As Lunt walks up to the line of scrimmage, Bodie Higgins is into the ball game, Clyde. There's some motion. They'll send Dylan Stecker wide out to the right. They'll fake the handoff. Now they'll go to the big boy, Higgins. Higgins will bulldoze his way. Well, he's only going to get to about maybe the 6.
Yeah, he's only going to get a couple out of that.
That was well defended. GHV, I think they've got some good senior leadership on this team from the looks of things. Lots of seniors. How many did we count on the way in here, Clyde? Was it like
19, I think.
So they're going to mark him down at the 5. They'll give him 3 on that. But it's 3rd and goal. Indians obviously in 4-down territory here early in this one. 9:30 clock ticking here first quarter.
When we talked about it in the pregame, what they'd done in the first quarter against teams.
Here's Lunt rolling to his right. He'll throw to the end zone. That is caught, and there's the touchdown for who else but Dylan Stecker.
Well, and how about the pass by Cade Lunt? We saw him last week after he was hurt or sick a little bit all week.
Mm-hmm.
But that one was a bullet right on the numbers. Perfect spot, hit him right on the outside, the only spot you could throw it. Good defense, but just not quite good enough.
So, I would agree. They covered him as well as anybody else has this year.
The defender was right there. I think it was number 12 out there, Lucas Kroll, but he just couldn't quite get around him with the perfect throw.
So we're going to have an extra point attempt, and this is Ditsworth on the extra.
Ditsworth back in, okay.
Okay. Snap. Ooh, low snap. Hold. Kick is on the way. Looks pretty good to me. Officials agree, and it is 7-0 Spirit Lake with 9:18 to go here in the first quarter. 1 minute timeout. We'll have more high school football coming up on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
It'll be Caleb Ryder to kick off here for Spirit Lake out of the timeout, and that will be sailing to that left side. It'll actually go out of bounds, and so Garner will start with the football at the 35-yard.
Yep, they'll start 35. Got a little hook on that one, hooked it over to the left.
So 9:18 to go here in the first quarter. It was a 7-play, 58-yard drive for Spirit Lake that took 2 minutes and 35 seconds, capped off by a 5-yard touchdown throw from Cade Lunt to Dylan Stecker, and an extra point by Will Ditsworth to make it 7-0 Spirit Lake. And make that, I believe it's 103 or something like that now, Clyde?
90, it should be 105.
105 here in the first quarter. Just crazy, isn't it?
Yep.
So here's Garner's offense. Their offensive starters on the line: Dominic Holder, Zach Tho, Caleb Stewart, Drew Burris, Raider Bell, Carter Dadema, and Nicholas Zroslik are the ends. Gage Coons is a receiver. They're going to hand it off to Krall here. Lucas Krall, the halfback, on first down, and he'll pick up 4 to the 39. The quarterback is Lane Gakin. Parker Moritz is the fullback. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 here for Garner Hayfield Ventura, who has success on the ground this year, Clyde.
Well, Krall is their main guy.
They will send Nicholas Zroslik out to the right. He'll be covered by Dylan Stecker, the Spirit Lake defense coming up. Here is the handoff. They're going to go to Krall, and there's no room there. Spirit Lake had it sniffed out. He tried to wait for something to open up on the right side, but no time at all, and he is tackled for a loss. And was that Stecker, I think, that was leading that charge?
I think that was Ethan, wasn't it?
It was Ethan. So it's going to be a loss of 6 yards to the 33-yard line, and that's going to set up 3rd down and 12 for GHV. Spirit Lake defensively, Tyson Robinson and Ethan Carlson rotating at that nose guard position. Noah Lee, Ethan Stecker in there as well on the line. Andres, Ditzworth, Higgins, Schneider, Orpin, they are the linebackers. Terry Sexton's a quarterback. Dylan Stecker, Sam Hendrickson in there as well. They're going to look to throw on 3rd down, and the quarterback, Gakin, it'll be incomplete. He was looking for Gage Cones, and that was basically at the line of scrimmage. He was running for his life.
Yeah, he had a lot of white jerseys coming after him on that one.
Yeah, so 4th down and 12, and it looks like a punt is coming up here for GHV, and the punter is going to be Ben Fox. And back to receive, they're going to put Bodie Higgins back there to receive with the injury to Teesfeld. So just take note of that as well. Or McQuan, McQuan's injury.
Yeah, McQuan.
So there is a low snap. It went on the ground, and that's a good job by the punter, Fox, of running away from the defender and punting it out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a very good job by Fox to get away from that.
It's actually an excellent punt.
Yeah, he got a good leg on it, got it down near ways.
He had to run to his right, and he'll punt it out of bounds at about the Spirit Lake 30-yard line. With 7:43 to go here in the first quarter, Spirit Lake is leading 7-0, and the offense marches back onto the field here, Clyde.
Yeah, and they'll see what they can do here with the 7:43 to go in this first quarter. That last series, they marched it down the field on the run plays, just did one passing play right at the end to get the touchdown.
So the Spirit Lake 33-yard line is where they mark the Indians' offense. Again, we're on KUOO tonight and also Explore Live Video thanks to Premier Communications. More on how you can watch that in a moment. They will send Bodie Higgins out wide to the left, 5 wide receivers, trips to the right, and looking to throw Cade Lunt. Plenty of time over the middle, and intercepted by number 3. And down the sideline he goes to the Spirit Lake 30-yard line. That's an interception by Carter Dadema.
Well, great defense by Dadema on that one. He just read the eyes of Cade Lunt. Cade projected that one all the way down, and Dadema just stepped right in front of that, tipped it in the air, picked it off, and ran it back probably a good 22 yards or so.
To the Spirit Lake 27-yard line with 7:34 to go here in the first quarter. So a turnover by the Indians gives GHV some life here, trailing 7-0. So great field position. Mark them at officially the 28. And let's see what GHV's offense does here. Under center goes Lane Gakin, the quarterback. And he will look to throw on first down. And he's getting pressured, and he'll throw it downfield. And it is caught down at the 12-yard line. The catch is by number 10, Gage Cones. And that was well covered downfield.
Yeah, I mean, he well covered. The defenders were right there. But Gakin just got it right up into the numbers of Cone. And they got it down to about the 12-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for GHV at the Spirit Lake 12-yard line.
Gain of what, 16 on that pass play?
Yep. So here comes GHV's offense. Marching or knocking on the door, I should say. Now they're going to go heavy with running back, and they're going to hand off Krall. He'll try to get the corner turn, and he will be knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
He got a little bit of that as he got the corner turn. Couldn't quite get his shoulders squared up. Good pursuit out there in that far edge, I believe by Sexton.
And mark him down at the, looks like the 5, maybe 6.
They're going to mark it, yeah, they're
I'm going
saying.
to mark it right at about the 5-yard line, gain of 7. So GHV can get a first down at the 2-yard line.
Yep.
So it's going to be second down, and we'll call it a long 3 because they're just past the 5-yard line with the ball. Trailing Spirit Lake 7-0. Do you think they're fired up to play the number one team in the Radio Iowa poll?
They want this
I think
one.
So.
Oh, that drew them off sides.
Now they drew them off sides, it looks like.
That should give them an automatic first down because they
only needed 3.
Half the distance, that'll give them that 3 yards for that first down.
So the penalty, Spirit Lake kind of shooting themselves in the foot right here. Well, you and I jinxed it, Clyde.
I was going to say, we jinxed it by announcing that.
We should have just not said anything at all, I think.
Yeah, by announcing that little trivia thing to where they have not allowed.
Last time we do that.
They have not allowed any points in the first quarter all season long, and here they are, Martin knocking on the door.
They're at about the 2-yard line, 2.5 maybe. There's going to be 3 receivers to the left for the quarterback.
Now they moved.
Now they moved. Let's see.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Now the question is, and it will be a false start. Yep, against.
So that's 5 yards right there.
Outside Cardinals.
So that'll mark it back to the 7, I believe.
Second about 6.
So second and goal from there at the 7.
Yep.
I can tell that right here, just past the 7-yard line. And into the game for GHV comes Carter Dadema, who just had the nice interception. And, going back to that throw that Lunt made, that was in double coverage.
Yeah.
They were heavily guarding Stecker.
Well, and Cade showed right where he's going to throw it.
3 receivers to the right. They're going to look to throw here on second and goal towards the end zone. It's well out of bounds and incomplete. Well covered by Spirit Lake.
Yeah, heavy pressure again coming from that Spirit Lake front line. They're just blowing through and getting good pressure on the quarterback in Gakin.
So it'll be third down, let's call it 5 from the 7.
Third down, Cardinals.
Again, they can get a first down at the 2. I wonder if they'll maybe try to go back to the ground game here with Crawl.
Well, if they can get that corner turned, he's got good speed and good power.
He does, and he's going to have that power eye. And they will go to Crawl. Crawl hit immediately. The line of scrimmage is going to be a flag. Might be a hold in there. Let's see what's marked here. Crawl was, I believe, the running back there. And they're talking.
They're talking amongst officials right now. And the flag came from the outside edge, so I would think it's going to be a holding penalty. And they just want to find out what they want to do here with it going to fourth down.
Now they're talking to Coach Beloit, so that's probably a good sign for Spirit Lake. But if they would decline this now, that would go to fourth down.
4th and 6, but if they don't, they're going to back them up. Depends on what the call was.
They're going to say it's a loss back to the 11-yard line. So it'll be fourth down from about I'm going to call it the 10.
Yeah, because with the tackle for loss, it's going to be 4th and about, that looks about like 8.
They'll take the loss of 3. So, 4th and 8 at the 10-yard line. They need to get to the 2. Again, 7-0 Spirit Lake. If you're just joining us, 6:44 to go here, first quarter. And GHV.
Well, they need at least the first down here to keep this drive going.
Gakin under center will look to throw. Heavy pressure, tosses to the end zone, has a guy. It's caught. Are they going to say touchdown? Yes, it is a touchdown for GHV, and I believe it was Gage Combs. I believe it was 10, but we're going to double check here in a moment because he's got the football. Yes, that'll be a 10-yard touchdown reception for Gage Combs, and GHV is an extra point away from tying it up.
First points given up this year in first quarter by the Spirit Lake Indians. Spirit Lake almost got that on that fourth down call, but good pass, good route.
Good pass, yeah.
Under a lot of pressure.
Snap, hold, kick is blocked. Extra point is blocked. 7-6 Spirit Lake. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
Back in Garner at GHV High School, and Garner Hayfield Ventura just scored on a 10-yard touchdown grab. And here's the kickoff by Black. And it'll go into the end zone, and that's where Spirit Lake will start at their own 20-yard line. So 7-6 Indians with 6:37 to go here in the quarter. And I got to go back and double-check this here. So let's see. We had a 5...
So it'd be what,
5-play drive.
28 yards?
28 yards. And time of possession, it was exactly 1 minute.
Okay.
Capped off by the 10-yard touchdown catch by Gabe Combs. So Spirit Lake at their own 20-yard line with the 1-point lead here. First quarter with Clyde Erkey. I'm Jason Jacobs. Hank running the video tonight. Thanks to Mac back in the studios and all of our great sports sponsors. And again, we're on the Explore Live Video thanks to Premier Communications. This is going to be a handoff to Higgins on first down. Higgins will be tripped up just past the line of scrimmage. He'll go to about the 25. So gain of, we'll just mark it 4.
4, yep. Give him 4 on that one and marking it just short of that 25-yard line.
Our broadcast thanks to Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Central Insure, Okoboji Motor Company, and the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake. You can watch at ExploreKaboji.com under the Sports tab. Click Live Video. I believe at Explore Kaboji on YouTube as well. Hank, is that correct? Here's a pass, yes. And it'll be thrown and caught. That time he'll find Ethan Stecker, rather. And Ethan will catch it out near the 40-yard line. They'll mark him just shy of it. Looks like it's going to be marked down at the 30, we'll call it 39. Gain of 15, Clyde.
Good pass on that one right there. And he'd had another receiver splitting down the seam right in the middle that if he would have looked at that way, he could have had that one too. 19-yard pickup on that and a first down, though.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10, and the man in motion is Tate Orpin. 3 receivers to the left. Single receiver is Dylan Stecker to the right. They're going to toss out here to Higgins. Higgins, can he get the corner turn? Has some blockers. Higgins will gain 5, maybe 6 on first down. Mark him down at about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's about 6 because they had him at the 39, so give him a 6.
And it'll be 2nd down and 4 coming up. Well, for the 2-hour ride, not a bad crowd for Spirit Lake tonight here.
Actually, that's just behind that 45, so give him a gain of 5 on that last one.
Okay.
No, the crowd from Spirit Lake traveled well.
Size. And here's Cade to throw on 2nd down. Lots of time over the middle and just past the outstretched arms of Dylan Stecker. Just a little too high on that one.
Yeah, that one.
Had him open.
Had him open a little bit, but he kind of airmailed it a little bit up and away from him.
On the family of stations tonight, Sibley, Ocheyedan, and HMS, an old rivalry renewed on Q102. Emmitsburg, I believe, has Eagle Grove tonight on Y100. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 6. Now it's kicked it 3rd down and I'm going to call it 4.
Yeah.
3rd down and 4. Man in motion is Andres. And they will hand off to the big boy Higgins. He'll bulldoze for the 4, 5, 6, 7, borderline 10 yards there for Spirit Lake. Where are they going to mark him? Just past the 50 to the 40, it looks like 49-yard line, so that'll be a gain of 6.
Yep.
And that's enough for a first down for Spirit Lake. Back in GHV territory, leading 7-6 with 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. Two receivers left, single receiver to the right. And it'll be Lunt in the shotgun with Ditzworth this time around. I believe that's Will anyway. Now they're going to do a little reverse here, and back the other way comes Tate Orpin, and Orpin's got a guy to beat here, and he'll be tracked down from behind as he gets inside the 40-yard line. Mark him down at the 38 of GHV. That'll be a gain of 11, Clyde, and he should move the chains again.
Should move the chains again, yep.
Excellent.
Little trickery on that one.
Excellent job. They're going to say he's just short.
Okay, so give him a gain of 10.
Second down, about 1.
He's just barely short.
Half a yard short.
Man, it's almost like you should measure that, but it'll be second and short. So here is Lunt, and he'll hand off Ditzworth. He's got the first down inside the 35, down to the 32. Good hole up the middle right there.
Yeah, give him about 6-yard gain on that one and the first down on that.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Spirit Lake. Mark him at the 32-yard line of GHV, leading 7-6, 3:40 to go first quarter. Clock is ticking. Single receiver each side, 2 wings for Spirit Lake. They'll look to throw over the middle. It is caught. That is Orpin, and he'll get into the end zone for a touchdown. What a nice bullet from Cade Lunt for 32 yards.
Well, and not only that, what a great job of looking off the defender on that, because he was looking to the right, looking over to one of the Steckers over here to the right. Out of the corner of his eyes, he glanced at Orpin, went back to Stecker. That put Orpin to get a gap of about 3-4 yards on his defender, and Cade went back to him and hit him in stride with a bullet. A great job for the touchdown.
So it'll be Will Ditzworth on for an extra point attempt here. 8-play, 80-yard drive for the Indians. Took 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Snap, hold, kick is on the way. Officials say it is good. It is 14-6, Spirit Lake. And we are back in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video from Premier Communications.
Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative is proud to support all area students. Your hard work and determination will take you far, not only in academics and athletics, but a long way into your future. This message from Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, the power of many working as one.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
We are back here in Garner. Kickoff is on the way, and GHV will take it at their own 7. Kroll up the right side. He'll get past the 20-yard line, mark him down at about the 26. And that's where the Cardinal offense will start things here on their second drive of the game. They got an interception off of Cade Lunt earlier here in the quarter, and then went, what did they go, 28 yards.
Third drive of the game for him, isn't it?
That is a third drive. Yeah, you're right, Clyde.
The first one was a 3 and out on the punt.
Yep, that's right. So here we go, 3:22 to go here in the first quarter. It is 14-6 Spirit Lake, and GHV will start at their own 25-yard line. I'm going to mark it more like 26. So here we go. They will look to hand off, and no room there for Kroll.
Oh, my goodness.
And blown up immediately. I think that might have been Will Ditzworth.
I mean, it was.
Check that. That was Tyson
Robinson, right from his nose tackle position, and he almost took the handoff.
That was excellent. And it'll be a loss of at least 5 on. I'm going to say 6.
Yeah, I'm going to say 6.
So we'll say second down and 16 from the 20.
Yeah, because he was at the 26 to start that.
You're right. Clock ticking here.
Just
2:50 to go first quarter.
Blew up that offensive line.
Just right on through there. 4 receivers here.
There's movement.
And we got some movement. I think that's going to go against Garner, Hayfield, Ventura.
Yeah, left guard. The left guard
Yeah,
had
so
a little illegal
they're
procedure,
imploding
so they're
a little
moving
bit here on
backwards.
this drive. That'll push them back to the 15. We'll thank a few more of our sponsors, including Jimmy John's, also Westo, the Pizza Ranch, and Timeless Consignments. So 2nd down and 20 for GHV at their own, well, I'll call it 21 from their own 15-yard line.
Not what they wanted to do. They wanted to go forward, but boy, this Spirit Lake defense, I think, is going to be fired up right now after giving up that touchdown.
And they're going to look to throw, and they'll toss it to the right, and it'll be caught. Once again, they'll go to Cones, and Cones will race past the 20 to about the 20, we'll call it 23-yard line.
Not a bad little pass.
Nice-looking pass.
Had to float it over the first wave, float it right into his hands, and he didn't want to get it too far because then the second wave would pick it off. But good little pass play right there. But
they got 8 back.
Yeah, they got 8 of it back, but they had 21 to go.
So third down, and I'm going to call it 12.
12, yep. 12-13. There, the ball's marked at that 23.
They got to get to the 36. All right, same formation. Everybody's lined up. They're going to hand off. Crawl, try to get that right corner turn. Crawl tries to kick it back up inside. He'll maybe get a yard before Spirit Lake tracks him down. You know, we've seen it so many times this year, Clyde. Spirit Lake's just got so much speed.
Well, and what happened on that one, JJ, was he tried getting the outside. He got the shoulders squared up, but it was 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And once he got up to the line of scrimmage, the backside pursuit came in, picked him down after that 1 yard gain. So Garner, Hayfield, Ventura is going to have to end up punting.
And I believe it is Ben Fox who is the punter. So Spirit Lake, who do we got back there? We got Higgins, and I believe that might be Jason. Maybe Andres.
Bodie Higgins.
No, that's not Bodie who just did a fair catch there.
No, Bodie Higgins and
41, Jazik.
Yep.
So the punt will go to the Spirit Lake, where are we at? 41-yard line with 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
So basically just cut the field in half with that defensive stand right there and that one penalty on the Garner Hayfield Ventura squad. Just a little over half the field to go here now for Spirit Lake. And their offense has been looking impressive. They've been moving the ball. I've got them for 141 yards total offense already.
So here's the Spirit Lake offense at their own 41, leading 14-6, under a minute to play first quarter. Cade Lunt looking to throw. He'll throw downfield, and he has a man, and it is caught and tracked out of bounds is Tate Orpin, and that'll be enough for a Spirit Lake first down as he crosses midfield to the 45 of GHV. So another
it'd be about, what, 11 yards?
9, and then another 5 would
14?
be 14, yeah. Hey, our math skills aren't too bad. We're doing all right. First and 10 rather from the Cardinal 45 with 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. That clock is ticking. Might get one more play off after this yet here for the quarter. In motion is Orpin looking to throw. Here is Cade Lund. Heavy pressure. It's a screen play. Wide open there is going to be Andres. Andres to the 20, to the 15 where he is tackled. That's a great open field tackle downfield, and actually I think they're going to get a hold or something downfield.
Illegal block, I think, downfield.
Great open field tackle by Carter Dadema.
But that's going to be a completed pass and run.
Okay.
Andres is going to pick up the...
Yeah, what they're going to mark it down at what, the 28-yard line, it looks like. But that'll move them back from that spot. So the hold, they're going to mark it at the 30, so the penalty will mark them back to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the penalty occurred at the 30-yard line, so the ball's going to go to the 40. But so you got to give him the gain of
the
he was
play
down to the 26 from the 45, so that 19 yards.
That leads us to the end of the first quarter. Spirit Lake leads GHV 14-6, and we'll be back with more high school sports on KUO and Explore Live Video thanks to Premier Communications.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
This is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist from Okoboji Physical Therapy. I've gone through rigorous training which will improve your post-surgical experience and success. Call 336-8404 and request me as your therapist after your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
All right, we are back here at Garner. Started the second quarter. It is Spirit Lake 14, GHV 6. With Clyde Erkey, I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks to Hank running the video tonight on Explore Live Video. Thanks to Premier Communications and all of our great sports sponsors. All right, here we go. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Indians at the 40 of GHV after the penalty brought that play back. And here is the handoff to Higgins. And Higgins wrapped up immediately at the line of scrimmage. I'll tell you what, this is one of the better efforts I've seen against Bodie Higgins.
Yeah, Bodie, he got the line of scrimmage and bulldogged his way forward for about 2 yards, it looks like.
So we'll get to the 38, but now GHV, I think they've done their film work this week, Clyde. They've played pretty well here through at least one quarter and have given Spirit Lake the best first quarter effort since really week 1.
I think you're right.
Now they're going to wind that clock up again here. We'll have 2nd down and 3 for the Indians at the 38-yard line of GHV. They need to get to the 35. They'll have 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. And it'll be Lunt looking to throw. Plenty of time. Now avoids a defender. Now he can't avoid the second defender, and he won't be sacked. He will get ahead to at least the line of scrimmage, but now we've got a penalty.
Yeah, late maybe? I don't know.
Late flag. I don't know what that's about. And
it came in right at the spot of the tackle.
As it stands, it's no gain. Spirit Lake is kind of moving back, so let's see what the official has to say. Holding against Spirit Lake.
Holding on the Indians.
So back her up. Must have been right at about that where the play ended.
Yeah, because they're going to mark that now at the 47-yard line of Garner, Hayfield, Ventura.
So a loss of 9 sets up 2nd down and 12. After one on Y100, Emmetsburg all over Eagle Grove, 34-0.
After one.
After one. I think the E-Hawks are pretty good, folks.
Yeah, the E-Hawks are for real.
4 receivers each side. And what do we got going on? Now a timeout. Coach Beloit wants to talk it over.
Coach Beloit did not like that setup. He had the 2 outside guys on the right trying to switch it around a little bit. He saw that, and he said, no, that's not the formation. So Coach Beloit decided to call the timeout.
Let's take a 30-second break with him. It's 14-6 Spirit Lake with 11:01 to go here first quarter, or first half, I should say, from Garner on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
And we welcome you back here to Garner Hayfield Ventura High School. Second quarter of this Class 2A District 2 matchup. Spirit Lake leading 14-6. With Clyde Erkey, I'm Jason Jacobs. So Indians take a timeout there, Clyde, after things kind of unraveling a couple of penalties. Now it's 2nd down and 12 from the GHV 46.5-yard line, we'll call it. Spirit Lake will send Ethan Stecker in motion to the left or to the right. He'll have 3 receivers there. Will Lunt, he'll throw over the middle. He'll find Ethan Stecker just inside or just past the 30-yard line to the 32, we'll mark it. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Yeah, that should be easily enough for a first down.
Excellent.
Moving downfield, gain of what?
15 on the nose.
On that one.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Indians at the Cardinals 32.
8 first downs already for the Indians, 172 yards of total offense.
All right, here is first down, and they will hand off end-around play here. That's Orpin, I believe, and Tate gets that corner turn, and he'll have near another first down for the Indians again.
Tate squared that up. He came from that slot position on the left side, took the inside handoff, and waited for the block. The minute he saw that block setting up on the outside by his receivers and the pulling guard, he squared his shoulders and picked up about 9 yards after he turned.
And I'm going to mark him at
give him a gain of 10 at least.
I'm going to give him 11 to the 21-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 Indians again. Well, we like the way this drive is moving at least. Single receiver each side the Steckers. They'll fake the handoff to Orpin. Now they'll throw towards the end zone, and is it caught?
Touchdown.
Yes, touchdown. I believe that was Ethan.
Yeah,
Ethan Stecker.
And defense was there again. They had good defense on it.
It was.
He swung a hand right in front of it, but Ethan just kind of took it away from him.
So Ethan Stecker with a 21-yard touchdown catch and another nice throw by Lunt with 9:54 to go here in the first half. So
see who we got out there. Ditzworth
is on for the PAT. All right, let's see the snap here. And snap, hold, looks pretty good. Kick is on the way. That looks pretty good as well. And Spirit Lake leads 21-6 with 9:54 to go here in the first half. We're back in a minute on Campus Radio KUOO.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dining or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
If your home or business has the misfortune of experiencing damages from a fire, flood, or smoke, ServiceMaster by Rice is there to guide you from crisis to resolution. Contact the team at ServiceMaster by Rice at 712-338-4848. ServiceMaster, a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake Indians.
Oh, and Spirit Lake attempts an onside, Clyde.
Did they get
I
it?
think they got it.
I think they got it.
Nobody was home at the 40-yard line, and Spirit Lake has the football.
And that's that. Put it in that little dead zone in between the first and second seams and use your speed on that outside by Spirit Lake to jump on that football, and Spirit Lake took advantage of that one, dropped it right at the 40-yard line in between that first and second lines, and they were right there, Johnny, on the spot to pick it up. Now they're going to go right back to offense, looking to add to that score.
In 21-6. 9:51 to go here first half, and Spirit Lake will be at the GHV 40-yard line. And we've got two receivers right. They're going to hand off to Ditzworth. Big hole for Diddy up the right side. Tripped up at the 30-yard line. Should have another first down.
Just tripped up. I mean, literally off the toes is where he got tripped up on. As he lifted his left foot, the guy laying on the ground stuck his hand out and tripped him up, but that should be enough for a first down on a big gainage of 11 yards.
So here we go. 1st and 10, ball at the 29. Spirit Lake will have Ethan to the left. They're going to throw to Dylan on the right. He makes the catch. He should have a first down as well as he goes up the right side, out of bounds, inside the 20-yard line. Kept fighting for extra yards. He might be down to the 15 even.
And he did not have the first down to begin with. He was about 2 yards short, but he kept battling. He broke about 3 tackles and moved it down to the 15-yard line on another big gain.
Gain it, mark it at the 16, gain of 13 on the play, and the Indians move the chains again. So 1st and 10 at the 16. Score update from Q102, 7-7 HMS and Sibley Cheaton. More score updates coming up. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And Lunt will hand off to Ditzworth, gets through that left side, and then it's going to be tackled right at about that 15-yard line. That hole closed up quickly.
Yeah, he might have got
I think
back.
he got a yard.
Got
at
a
the
yard,
15.
yeah, going to give him a yard.
So it'll be 2nd down and 9, and that gives us a chance to thank a few sponsors like United Community Bank, the Hot Bar and Grill, Consumers Lumber Company, Okoboji Physical Therapy, and Steamway Cleaning. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 9. 2 receivers. Now they're going to send a couple guys in motion to the left.
You'll have to wait until they both get set up and then pause a second and then send the guy in motion.
And they'll toss it out and just be on the outreached arms of Diddy. So that was designed to send those extra blockers to the left and then have Diddy run with it, but it'll be incomplete. Was a forward pass.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the defense for the Cardinals. They blew it up because they got into that backfield. It made Lunt kind of throw high and outside and not a very catchable pass on that one.
So it is going to be 3rd down and 9 at the 15. We've got 8:02 to go here in the first half, 21-6 Spirit Lake. And Lunt will hand off Ditsworth right up the middle. Ditsworth keeps plowing. He has the first down inside the 10.
You better hit him low. He's not going to go down easy, folks.
Well, this looks like full-powered Will Diddy tonight,
Yeah,
Clyde.
and he's down to about the 6, it looks like. Is that
Ditsworth,
correct?
Yeah, I'm going to mark it at the 5 or 6.
Give him a gain of 11 and a first down.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. They're just beyond that 5-yard line. They've got Ethan Stecker far to the left. Now Ditsworth in motion. They'll hand off to Ditsworth. Right side has some blockers. Guy from behind comes and makes a great tackle, though. Once again, that's Carter Dadema, who's been all over the field tonight.
Great job by Dadema on that one. He came from the far right side. Ditsworth is running to his right. Dadema came from his right, which would be Ditsworth's left. And as Ditsworth was looking for that little hole, Dadema ran him down. Good job by Carter Dadema.
So where are they going to say he got back to?
I think they got back to the line of scrimmage.
Marking it at the 5.
Yeah, give him the line of scrimmage, no gain.
All right. So it'll be 2nd and goal from about the 5. They'll look to throw to the end zone.
Broken up.
Broken up, incomplete.
Good play on that one. I believe, is that number 8? No, number 11.
Zaroslik, 11.
Yep.
Nicholas Zaroslik. So it'll be 3rd down and goal from, I'm going to call it like the 5.5, actually. So here we go. Let's see if the Indians can add to this 21-6 lead. 6:53 to go here in the first half. They're going to go with 2 receivers to the left. That's Orpin and Dillon. Ethan's to the right. Ditsworth in the backfield. They're going to go to Ethan. They're going to throw it up, and it'll be broken up, but they're going to call pass interference because number 12 that time around, Lucas Kroll, didn't turn around.
Well, not only that, he tripped him up. You could see that the receiver went down on that one. So it's going to be an automatic first down, I'm sure, and half the distance to the goal.
And then, they will call the pass interference. So mark it down at about the 3.
And give him a fresh set of downs.
Well, they're still saying 3rd on the field.
It should be an automatic, I would think.
I think it is 2. All right,
Yeah.
1st and goal from the 3.
Yep.
That's what the scoreboard's saying. I think it's that as well. Ditsworth's in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff. Now Ditsworth, does he get in?
Yep.
Yes. 3-yard touchdown run for Will Ditsworth.
I was going to say, it's not going to matter whether it's 1st or 3rd down on that one because Ditsworth had a hole off that right guard and tackle side. And by the time he got to the end zone, there was only 2 guys that were hanging on his shoulders, and you're not going to stop him doing that. Let's see if they ask Will to do the kicking right away again, too.
They will. So Will Ditsworth, extra point attempt coming up. Right now, 27-6 Spirit Lake. Snap, hold, kick is on the way, and it is good. And it is 28-6 Spirit Lake. And we are back in a minute on Campus Radio KUOO.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Hi, this is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist at Physical Therapy. Did you know you don't need a referral to see a physical or occupational therapist? Are you wondering if your aches and pains need our help? Call 580-5008 for an appointment or free screen. Spencer Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
You have worked hard and trained for these moments. We love watching you give your best efforts on and off the field. You have lots to be proud of, and we appreciate your dedication. Go Indians!
And we're back here in Garner. 28-6 Spirit Lake. And the kickoff on the way. Ryder is the kicker. And it will go to the 9-yard line. That's where it will be taken by Kroll. Up to the 20. Cuts it back towards the middle. He'll be stopped at about the 23, 24-yard line. So that's where GHV's offense will get on the field.
Well, and the only offense they've had is after that interception.
And it looks pretty good there, actually, for a moment.
Well, they moved to 28 yards in for the touchdown, but the other two drives both stalled out with 3 and outs and not going anywhere because of some great defensive line play.
So Garner will start at their own 25-yard line with 6:36 to go here.
Robinson on that right defensive tackle. In the middle, I believe it's Ethan Carlson. And on the left, it's going to be Stecker, probably, Ethan Stecker.
Pressure from Spirit Lake. Tackle him for a loss right away. There is nowhere to go with Tyson Robinson there for
Tyson
Lucas
Robinson
Kroll.
and Ethan Stecker. Just that two guys on the outside and that front line. It's a 3-man front. And Ethan Stecker kind of stood him up, and Tyson Robinson came from the opposite side and brought him down.
So it's a loss of 3 back to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, Kroll had nowhere to go on that one.
Okay, some score updates here, Clyde. No score between Western Christian and Central Line George Little Rock after 1. That's a big game to watch.
It's a big game, yep.
Sioux Center and MOC tied at 7, and West Lyon leads Sheldon 16-0. More in a moment. Here's 2nd and long, and they'll hand off again, and that's Kroll. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like, so give him the 3 yards back to the 25. So that'll set up 3rd down and 10. Other scores here. Okoboji leads Clarion Goldfield Dows 13-7 after 1. It is Galen Catholic 12, South O'Brien 7. Healing all over BHRV 28-0. Cherokee leads Unity Christian 6-0, and Ridgeview leads West Sioux 6-0. Those are all first quarter scores. Again, we have 28-6 Spirit Lake here. GHV has the football with 5:17 to go here in the first half. They'll have 4 wide receivers. The quarterback, Gakin, is trying to run with it, and there is nowhere to go. He's going to lose a yard back to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, that front 3 and the 2 backers that are rushing are just penetrating so hard right now. And Garner Hayfield Ventura is going backwards.
So it'll be 4th down and 11. They're going to punt, and it'll be Miller and Higgins back to return for the Indians. Well, this is a little more how some of our first quarters have gone as of late. Remember, Garner got their lone score on the interception, which a very nice interception,
I should say.
Oh, great job,
yeah, and good return on the interception.
And a great return, set them up, and then they moved the ball 20 yards down the field and scored. Here's the punt. That's from Fox. Spirit Lake's going to get away with it as it's punted out of bounds at the 43-yard line of the Indians.
But almost flipped the field in half again here. They're almost at midfield already. So with 4 minutes, 25 seconds to go, let's see if they can get one down the field again.
The last drive for Spirit Lake took 3 minutes and 8 seconds. It was 8 plays and 40 yards. It was capped off by the 3-yard touchdown run by Will Ditzworth. And now the Indians will start at their own 40, they're going to say the 47-yard line with 4:25 to go here in the first half. So here we go. It'll be Lunt in the shotgun with, I believe, Higgins this time around. Man in motion is going to be J.D. Schneider. Now they're going to have Schneider toss it down the field here to Lunt. Can Lunt run it? No, he can't quite get it. Just a little overshot by, I think that was J.D. Yes,
yeah,
it was.
J.D. came in motion from the right side and did a button hook right around Cade Lunt as the ball was snapped. Took the backside handoff, rolled back to his right, pulled some of the guys, except one guy didn't get fooled.
Yeah.
And J.D. had to kind of throw it high and away from Cade Lunt, who was sprinting down the left side, but he couldn't quite run underneath it. Little trickery play right there.
2nd down and 10 coming up.
J.D. Schneider's going to get an incomplete pass on the stat sheet, though.
All right, we'll have 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. And looking to throw is Lunt. So much time. The line's doing excellent. Downfield, he has got Andres at the 20 to the 15-10, knocked out of bounds at the 7.
Man, just time and all kinds of time out there. Andres surveyed the field, and he saw that Cade was going to step up a little bit, and he just kept his post pattern from the left side all the way over to the far right corners where he went, and a big gain down to the 7-yard line. So what, a 40-yard gain?
It might even be a little bit closer than that. I think it's down to about the 6,
okay.
Maybe even inside the 5. Yeah, he's inside the 5 at
down
the
to
4.
So give him 40,
so 40
43?
40, no,
44.
It'll be 49 yards.
Okay.
All right. 1st and goal from the 3. 4-yard line, excuse me. Man in motion. It'll be a quarterback keeper for Cade. He'll race into the end zone for the touchdown.
Good fake coming back over to the left. It drew 2 of the linebackers from Garner, Hayfield, Ventura to this left side, and Cade just did a stutter step, went out to the right, and just basically walked in for that 4-yard touchdown.
Yes, 4-yard touchdown run with 4 minutes to go here in the first half. And it will be Ditsworth on, I believe, for an extra point try. So Spirit Lake is racking up the points here in the second quarter. Snap, hold, kick is on the way, and it is good. Spirit Lake 35, Garner, Hayfield, Ventura 6. Back in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video from Premier Communications.
You have worked hard and trained for these moments. We love watching you give your best efforts on and off the field. You have lots to be proud of, and we appreciate your dedication. Go Indians.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
And we are back here in Garner, and there's the kickoff and into that no man's land, and GHV picks it up at the 14, and then they're tackled way back at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, they got to get on it because Spirit Lake's coming down in a hurry.
Our broadcast tonight, thanks to Northwest Bank, Okoboji Motor Company, Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, and your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee.
Jazik Miller's coming off. He was on that kick return or kick coverage, coming off holding his arm badly, it looked like.
I don't like the look of that. So GHV will start at their own 11-yard line, Clyde, with 3:54 to go in the half. Now trailing 35-6. It was just 7-6 a moment ago, I thought. So the Cardinals will line up with the I formation, and they're going to hand off to Kroll, and he's going to get maybe 1 or 2. I'll mark him at least the 12. I think it's about the 12-yard line. Let's give him 2 to the 13.
Give him 2.
So 35-6, and it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Cardinals at their own 13. And they are sending a trainer to the other side to look at Jacek Miller. And I don't like the look of that.
No, he's...
Ooh, and we got some movement somewhere.
Let's see what we got
Ethan
here.
went across the line for sure.
Yeah, but was he drawn off or was it no encroachment?
Nope, it's going to be encroachment. So that'll be a 5-yard gift for the Cardinals. They'll go up to their own 18-yard line. And they need to get to their own 21, we'll call it. So it's going to be 2nd down and 3. I think a few more of our sponsors here. They include the Eye Care Center, Bank Midwest, and State Farm Insurance. So 2nd down, I'll call it 3. The crown of the field, sometimes that far side, it's kind of difficult to tell. Spirit Lake showing some pressure, Clyde. And they will hand off to Crawl. Crawl crossing the 20.
He was powering for it.
He's close. He's to the 21-yard. Then that should be enough, I think, for a 1st down.
Yep, they're going to move it.
So the chains will move again here for GHV. And that'll be what? I believe their 2nd or 3rd down.
Second first down.
2nd first down, okay.
We thought it was going to be on that one penalty down there by the goal line, but it wasn't quite to it. So had half the distance, only gave them about 2.5 yards, and they needed 3.
So 1st and 10 Cardinals at their own 21-yard line. And Gakin will go under center, has 2 in the backfield. I believe it's Moritz and Crawl. They'll go to Crawl. He'll try to get that right corner turn, but he will not. He gets hammered by Stecker and Higgins.
Oh, my goodness.
Stecker, that did not look like fun.
Stecker went low, had a hold of his legs, and Bodie Higgins came up by their shoulder pads and just leveled him.
No gain on the play. He did get to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be set. Well, they're going to say a little loss.
Yeah,
maybe a half yard.
It looks about like a yard loss now.
Well, it's kind of hard with that far side of the field. With the crown of the field, sometimes you don't get quite the best angle on it, but it's going to be – they're going to need to get to the 32-yard line, it looks like. So it'll be a handoff again.
Oh.
There is no room again. It is Stecker.
Ethan just about took the handoff.
Back to the 15-yard line. He'll drive him back, but what are they going to say on the forward progress? To the 19, it looks like.
So who was that took that 30? Moritz?
That was Crawl, I think, again.
No, I thought it was the fullback that time.
Could be wrong on that. They're going to mark it at the 19, loss of a couple. And that's going to set up 3rd down, and we'll call it 13.
I think we got a timeout here.
We do have a timeout on the field. We'll keep things right here.
And it was...
We're only 1:11 away from halftime now all of a sudden.
Garner, Hayfield, Ventura called that timeout.
Well, I think they wanted to kind of talk it over after how this has gone here, this possession, because this is easily... Well, they did get the 1st down there, but mostly because of the penalty.
Yeah, but now another loss of 3 after a loss of 1, and that penalty, that's the only reason is that that encroachment on the defense by Ethan Stecker gave him a gifted 5 yards. But other than that, they haven't moved it anywhere, and it's interesting to see what we've got for totals right now. I've got them with a total of 36 yards of offense tonight.
Well, and 20 of that came on the 2nd drive.
Yeah. Actually, 28 of it, because I think they started from the 28 on that, didn't they?
Started at the Spirit Lake 28. You're correct, Clyde.
Yep.
So it'll be 3rd down and 13. And it looks like the Cardinals will go 2 receivers left. They'll have the I formation as well with Gakin under center. And he'll hand off. And that'll be Lucas Crawl. He'll cross the 20 back to the 21. So he'll get a couple of those yards back. But it's just basically going to set up 4th down and about 11.
Set up the big punt here. Now we'll see here because obviously I don't think Jacek Miller is coming back in.
No.
So we'll see.
And do we have a timeout by Spirit Lake? I think we did with 1:09 to go here in the half.
They want to preserve this here a little bit.
Let's take a 30-second break if we can. We'll have more high school football next on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more. Plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold's Park.
And we welcome you back here to Garner. It'll be 4th down and 11 for GHV. They will look to punt. Fox, the punter, is on. So we know we've got Bodie Higgins back to receive
and Kaysen Adams.
Kaysen Adams, is that correct?
That's what it looks
number
like.
73.
He's listed as sophomore offensive line, defensive line, but he's back receiving this punt.
Unless that's somebody else who just borrowed a jersey, who knows? So here's the snap, there's the kick, and they will punt it, and it'll be fair caught. And Spirit Lake didn't get on it, and GHV does at the 45-yard line of the Indians. Oh, my.
Yeah, it called for the fair catch, and that was Adams on that one, and he kept moving to his right. Bodie was right there. Bodie saw him calling for the fair catch, so he backed out of the way, and it just went off the fingertips of Adams on the turnover.
So the Cardinals will get it at the Spirit Lake, what is that, 46-yard line, and they'll keep the ball here with 1:07 to go here in the first half. Now you give them a little more life here.
And not, I mean, yeah, they're up 35
They're
to 6.
going to look to throw, but there's heavy pressure. And there's our first McKean's Pub and Grill sack way back at the Spirit Lake 42-yard line by Will Ditzworth.
Will Ditzworth ran him down, and that shows the speed of Will Ditzworth as the linebacker portion. Coming through hard and fast, and he ran down Gakin on that.
Yeah. So they'll officially mark it at the 44. So that is a loss of, 10 yards.
10 yards, yep.
So it'll be 2nd and 20 from the Spirit Lake 44. 36 seconds to go first half. Clock is ticking, and I think GHV is just going to get to the locker room here. They are going to do a quick toss back there to Crawl left side. He'll try to get the corner turned, will not.
He's going to
lose 2 more yards, maybe even 3.
He's going to lose more. The pursuit, the speed, the aggressiveness of that defense, when you anger them like this, is not good for the Garner Hayfield Ventura Cardinals.
No, that's a good way of putting it.
So he's back to the 42. So a loss of 2 more.
So it'll be 3rd down and 22 here, and that is the end of the first half. Spirit Lake 35, GHV 6. Our halftime show is on the way. It is brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. We're back in 3 minutes on KUOO and Explore Live Video, presented by Premier Communications.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today at the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Hey sports fans, the Venue and Sportsman's is where you want to watch your favorite teams. You can also book your birthday parties, company parties, tea times, or hunting on a simulator. Book online at venueokoboji.com. Open daily next to Sportsman's in Spirit Lake.
Feel your best inside and out with Drip Okoboji. IV hydration can help you with energy, athletic recovery, hydration, weight loss, in addition to cold and flu symptoms, food poisoning, and gout relief. Reboot, recover, and repair with Drip Okoboji. Visit us online to schedule at dripokoboji.com.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Westo Beer is your local brewery, family-friendly and open year-round with weekly specials and events, and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our...
Timeless Consignments in downtown Spirit Lake takes the hassle out of selling your belongings from entire households to individual items. Timeless specializes in designer name brand furnishings, fine antiques, and unique home decor. Consign and shop Timeless Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
And we welcome you back here to Garner, Hayfield, Ventura High School. Halftime of our Class 2A District 2 matchup sees Spirit Lake lead GHV 35-6 on KUOO tonight, and also explore live video thanks to Premier Communications, our halftime show from Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. With Clyde Erkey, I'm Jason Jacobs. Thanks to Hank running the video tonight and all of our wonderful sports sponsors. Mac, of course, is running our things back at Mission Control in Spirit Lake. We thank her as well. Well, Clyde, let's get to our halftime score here of 35-6. A pretty entertaining half of football, actually.
Well, it was, yeah. And you know, the Spirit Lake, they had their ups and downs, kind of look like, but
well, a couple of costly mistakes.
Yeah, but they're dominating the game.
They really are. GHV goes 3 and out to start the ball game. Spirit Lake gets the ball at their own 42-yard line. 7 plays, 58 yards. 2 minutes and 35 seconds later, it was a 5-yard touchdown catch to Dylan Stecker from Cade Lunt to make it 7-0 Spirit Lake after the Will Ditsworth extra point. GHV would go on the next possession. It would go through. No, I gotta look this over again here. GHV would get an interception on the following Spirit Lake possession. There we go. And it would be Carter Dadema returning it to the Spirit Lake 28-yard line with 7:34 to go in that first quarter. That set up a 5-play, 28-yard drive that took a minute and a 10-yard touchdown catch by Gage Cones to make it 7-6 after the extra point was blocked. So that's the closest it was here in the ball game. Indians respond, Clyde, with an 8-play, 80-yard drive that took 3 minutes and 7 seconds, capped off by a 32-yard touchdown catch by Tate Orpin. Will Ditsworth makes the extra points, 14-6 Spirit Lake. GHV would punt on the ensuing possession. Spirit Lake would get it back, run out the first quarter, and they'd lead 14-6. Early second quarter, they'd cap off an 8-play, 54-yard drive in 2 minutes and 21 seconds. With a 21-yard touchdown catch by Ethan Stecker from quarterback Cade Lunt. 21-6 Spirit Lake with 9:54 to go in the half. Then an onside kick was recovered by Spirit Lake at the Garner Hayfield Ventura 40-yard line. They have another 8-play drive. 8-play drive was the key of the first half because 3 of the 4 drives for Spirit Lake were 8-play drives.
I think you were correct.
Okay. 8 plays, 40 yards, 3 minutes and 8 seconds. A 3-yard touchdown run by Will Ditsworth with 6:43 to go in the first half, made it 28-6 after Stecker caught the 21-yard touchdown catch earlier in the quarter. So at that point, it's 28-6 Spirit Lake. GHV would punt the ball away. Spirit Lake gets it back again at their own 47-yard line this time around, and it only took 3 plays this time around. Spirit Lake goes 53 yards, and it was a 4-yard touchdown run by Cade Lunt in 25 seconds, I should say, to make it 35-6 Spirit Lake. That's how we got to our halftime score here. Clyde, I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah, I'll do some stats here individually for the Spirit Lake Indians. Once again, we're seeing tonight the diversification that is in the run game for Spirit Lake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys ran the ball alone tonight, let alone the ones catching the ball. But Tate Orpin, two rushes for 21 yards. Bodie Higgins, 5 carries, 20 yards. Dylan Stecker, one run for 19 yards. Cade Lunt had 1 for 4 yards in that touchdown. Joey Andres, 2 runs for 19 yards. And Will Ditsworth, 8 carries for 50 yards. And he's got a couple of touchdowns, if I remember right, too, on the night. Tate Orpin, 2 catches, 46 yards on the night. Dylan Stecker, 3 receptions for 35 yards. Ethan Stecker, 2 catches for 36. Both Dylan and Ethan with the touchdown. Joey Andres has 2 catches for 28 yards. The throwing tonight, Cade Lunt, 9 of 13 for 145 yards in the first half. He did have that one pick that hurt him. But you also got to say, we got to remember, J.D. Snyder had one toss there too for an incompletion. But other than that, total dominance in that regards for Garner, Hayfield, Ventura. Lane Gakin, 2 carries, minus 11 yards. 10 of it was on that one big sack that he got here late in that second quarter. Lucas Krull, 8 carries, 5 yards. So they're really shutting down Krull tonight, and you know they had to focus on that because Krull is a very good runner. Parker Moritz, 1 run for minus 2 yards. The receiving wides, Gage Cons had 3 catches for 34 yards. Gakin was 3 of 4 in the night for those 34 yards. And, it was just tough going other than that quick 28-yarder after that interception. Totals on the night, I've got 13 first downs for Spirit Lake to, I believe, 2 for Garner.
That sounds right.
Double check that here. Yep, two for Garner on that one. Rushing-wise, Spirit Lake, 19 carries on the night for 133 yards. Garner, Hayfield, Ventura, 11 carries for minus 8. Passing, 9 of 14 on the night for Spirit Lake for 145 yards. So really balanced offense between the two. And 4 passes, 3 completions, 34 yards on the night for Garner, Hayfield, Ventura. Total yards, 278 yards in that first half by Spirit Lake, 26 yards in the first half by Garner, Hayfield, Ventura.
All right, and again, 35-6 our score here. Interesting second quarter score, Clyde. In a battle of unbeaten teams in 8-player tonight, it is Rettinger, Terrell, Ruth Van Aerscher 24, Bishop Garrigan 14. That second quarter score tonight.
Rettinger, Terrell, I tell
they're
you,
the real
they're
deal,
the real
folks.
deal.
And again, we have 35-6 here. Let's get some other halftime scores. It's Central Lyon, George Little Rock 14, Western Christian nothing. MOC Floyd Valley leads Sioux Center 28-7. Sibley Ocheyedan leads HMS 20-7 over on Q102. It is West Lyon all over Sheldon 44-0. Bogie is all over Clarion Goldfield Dows 35-7. Bogie's going to wrap up that number two spot in the district. Good for them.
Yep, that'll wrap that up for them.
It is Galen all over South O'Brien 41-14. Heelan is stomping BHRV 31-0. Cherokee 12, Unity Christian nothing. Unity Christian, I mean, they're just playing over there in Murderers Row to the west of us. And they're like, what do we got to do to buy a slot in that district to the east? What do we got to do to drive 3 hours every night to play to the east? That's what they're asking. And it is Ridgeview 9, West Sioux 7 at halftime. Don't have an update on the Emmetsburg game at halftime, but it was I do. It's 48-0 Emmetsburg at halftime over Eagle Grove over on Y100. And again, 35-6 here. We have had a McKean's Pub and Grill sack, everybody. That's right. Every time Spirit Lake sacks the opposing team's quarterback, somebody wins a free cheeseburger basket. From McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake, you can sign up at explorecabogie.com. It's one of the scrolling banners on the homepage. You only got to sign up once. I think we've already had like 6 or 7 winners this year, and we'll have another one after tonight as well. Halftime report with Scott Nolte is on the way. That's coming up in 1 minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video, thanks to Premier Communications.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Of the Iowa high school football season. I'm Scott Nolte with your halftime report, and back to your game right after this. We got another busy night of high school football, and let's start off with KUOO and Explore Live Video powered by Premier Communications. Spirit Lake is on the road in Garner as they take on Garner, Hayfield, Ventura. On Q102, Hartley Melvin Sanborn is at Sibley Ocheyedan. Big matchup there. And on Y100, it's senior night in Emmitsburg as they host Eagle Grove. Other matchups tonight, Spencer home to Sioux City West, Okoboji at Clarion Goldfield Downs, Esterville Lincoln Central home to Forest City, Pocahontas area at Sioux Central. 8-man football, Harris Lake Park at North Iowa, GTRA at Bishop Garrigan, West Bend Mallard at Northwood Kensett. And a reminder, after all the games are done tonight, tune in to KUOO for the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show, Scores and Highlights from across the state. That'll be coming up tonight, KUOO at 10 o'clock. Now let's take a look at the updated district standings following Week 6, heading into Week 7. Let's look at 8-player District 2. Bishop Garrigan and GTRA are 4-0 in the district. And once again, they are playing tonight what could be for the district championship. West Bend Mallard and Harris Lake Park are 2-2, fighting for that third spot. Northwood Kensett 2-3 in the district, followed by North Iowa 1-3, and Rockford is 0-5. In Class A, District 1, Galen Catholic is undefeated, 4-0. MMCRU, 4-1. Hartley Melvin Sanborn, 3-1. Sibley Ocheyedan, 3-2. Once again, that's a big matchup between HMS and Sibley Ocheyedan tonight for that third and fourth spot. Altarulla, 1-3. Akron Westfield and South O'Brien, 0-4 in district play. Going to Class 1A, District 2, Emmitsburg and Manson Northwest Webster undefeated. They are 3-0 in district play. Emmitsburg undefeated overall. Manson has a non-district loss. In that third spot is East Sac County at 2-1 in the district. Sioux Central 1-2, and then Eagle Grove and Pocahontas area are 0-3. Class 2A District 2 standings. Spirit Lake 3-0 in district play. Okoboji and Forest City are 2-1. Esterville Lincoln Central and Garner Hayfield Ventura are 1-2. Clarion Goldfield Dows 0-3. Class 3A, District 2, Algona and Humboldt 2-0. Clear Lake, Webster City, both 1-1. Hampton, Dumont, Cal, and Charles City 0-2. And then in Class 4A, District 1, Fort Dodge actually lost last night to Lamar's 44-37. So Spencer is 2-0 in district play. Fort Dodge and Lamar's are 2-1 in district play. Storm Lake is 1-1. Denison and Sioux City West 0-2. That's your updated standings heading into Week 7. Now let's take a look at the latest rankings from Radio Iowa released on Monday. And in Class 8 player, Bishop Garrigan, number 1. Remsen St. Mary's coming in at number 3. Audubon is 5. In A, ACGC number 1. West Hancock is 2. Woodbury Central is 5. Galen Catholic 9. 1A, Grundy Center number 1. Emmitsburg 3. OABCIG is 4. Hinton is 9. In 2A, Spear Lake, number 1. West Lyon is number 2. Kemper Catholic is 5. In 3A, Algona, number 1. Sergeant Bluff Luton is 4. Humboldt is 5. Bishop Heelan, 9. 4A football, number 1 team is Lewis Central. Spencer, number 10. And in 5A, Dowling Catholic is the number 1 team, according to the Radio Iowa football poll released Monday. Let's talk about the high school schedule for tomorrow, Saturday, October 12th, and a lot of volleyball tournaments tomorrow. The Spirit Lake volleyball team will be at the Hampton-Dumont tournament. Harris Lake Park hosts their tournament. Spencer is at the Mason City tournament, and Esterville Lincoln Central and West Bend Mallard at the North Iowa tournament. A lot of volleyball for tomorrow. Now let's talk college football and the schedule for tomorrow in the American Rivers Conference. Loris will be at Luther, hosting Central. Buena Vista will be in Storm Lake tomorrow as they host Wartburg, and Nebraska Wesleyan will be at Simpson. In the Great Plains Athletic Conference, the GPAC, there is a game tonight. Dort at Mount Marty. Then coming up tomorrow, Dakota Wesleyan of South Dakota will host Doane. Briar Cliff hosts Midland, and Morningside will host Hastings. Division I college football. Tonight in the Big Ten, Northwestern's at Maryland. Coming up tomorrow, Iowa will be hosting Washington. You can listen to it on KUOO, pregame at 9, kickoff at 11. Wisconsin will be at Rutgers. Tomorrow night, big matchup, Ohio State at Oregon. That's number 2 at number 3. And then late tomorrow night at 8 o'clock our time, Minnesota at UCLA. In the Big 12 tomorrow night, Iowa State will be at West Virginia. That's going to kick off at 7. Tomorrow afternoon, Northern Iowa will be at South Dakota. And in Des Moines tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Drake will be hosting Butler. NFL last night, Week 6 got started. San Francisco defeated Seattle by the score of 36-24. That is your halftime report for Week 7 of the Iowa High School football season. I'm Scott Nolte with the report, and back to your second half right after this.
At Okoboji Motor Company, we're committed to making your car buying experience as smooth and enjoyable as possible. Our friendly team is here to help you find the perfect car that fits your lifestyle and budget. And the best part, our commitment doesn't end after the sale. As a full-service dealership, we're here to keep your vehicle running smoothly long after the sale. So why wait? Visit Okoboji Motor Company today on Highway 9 in Spirit Lake or online at okobojimotorcompany.com.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
And we welcome you back here to Garner. Halftime here between Garner, Hayfield, Ventura, and Spirit Lake. And the Indians in firm control of this one, 35-6, thanks to Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better, for sponsoring our halftime show here on KUOO and Explore Live Video. Premier Communications is our Explore Live Video sponsor. We thank them as well. And I tell you what, Clyde, pretty good first half for Spirit Lake. Yeah, I made a handful of mistakes here and there, but all in all, very, very good.
Yeah, you take a look at it. The one touchdown that they gave up was from 28 yards out, basically after an interception and return, a good return by Datema, Carter Datema, on that projected pass by Cade Lunt. He kind of looked right at his receiver all the way. Datema saw that, picked it off, and ran it back to the 28-yard line. And it was 8 plays later is when they pushed it in from 28 yards out. So other than that, yeah, they've been the defense, I think, has just been dominating, especially that front 3, front 7 up there, rushing that passer, not letting the offense get anything started at all. And right now, the Spirit Lake's got to kick off to Garner, Hayfield, Ventura the second half.
Yep.
But watch for that defense to stay fired up out there for Spirit Lake.
Well, let's see what the special teams has up their sleeve here to start the half as well.
They had that
Spirit Lake does have the onside kick already in their favor here this half. So about 8 seconds here to the start of the second half. 35-6 Indians. If you're just joining us tonight, we thank all of our listeners online. You can go to Explore Okoboji on YouTube or exploreokoboji.com under the sports tab and click the live video stream. That's where you can watch. I know we've got several of you watching right now, so we appreciate that. And we also want to say thanks to Hank doing a great job here on site as well. So, you can rewatch. Okay, that's good to know as well. So they can go back tomorrow and watch it again? Right away. Under the sports tab. And there's an archive. Oh, there's an archive page. Yep. That's right, on the website there. So, thank you, Hank. Good job. Here's the kickoff by Keegan Ryder. It'll go to the 14-yard line. That's where it'll be taken by, I believe, Krull, and he'll go up to the 25, 27-yard line. That's where GHV will start the third quarter, trailing 35-6 with 5 seconds off the clock here in the second half. So mark it down. They're going to say, I believe, the 28-yard line of Garner, Hayfield, Ventura. Our broadcast thanks to great sponsors like Drip Okoboji, Okoboji Realty, and Snappers Turtle Bay Cafe. All right, Yakin will go under center. 3 in the backfield. Looks like Krull is dotting the I, and they're going to hand off Krull, and he'll run into a host of defenders, and he'll get a couple yards there up that right side to about the 30. That's
fell forward for about 2 yards. Who was in on that tackle there? It looked like Ethan Stecker maybe again. Yep.
Yeah.
Ethan Stecker with the stop after a gain of.
He's had a monster game on defense.
Yes, he has.
So 2nd down and 8 for the Cardinals. Indians will try to get a stop here on defense to start this 3rd quarter. On a picturesque, beautiful night here in Garner. Single receiver to the right. They got a bunch of formation. They're going to hand off right away, and there is just no
nothing.
Running room, nothing
and
there.
Here's another guy up front that's had a huge night. Tyson Robinson, number 52 for Spirit Lake, in on that, almost taking the handoff again. He's just blowing by the guard and center that he's lined up on.
I think it was Moritz that time around.
I think it was too.
He lost the 2 yards back, so it's 3rd down and 10.
30. Parker Moritz plays that fullback position in that power I type, and he just got blown up 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Blown up. So 3rd down and 10. And same formation here as an I formation here for GHV. They'll fake the handoff. Now they'll toss it out to Crawl. Crawl avoids one defender and then is tackled just beyond the 30-yard line. Mark him at about the 31.
Yeah, tried a little screen pass there, and good defense again after a gain of, 3 yards?
Yep, I'll give him 3. And if you love the live video we're able to provide tonight, we're looking for a little extra help on the video end of things. So we're looking for video specialists and cameras. If you love to do this sort of thing and you love watching the live high school sports, give the radio station a call today. 4th down, and they're going to call it 7, and they will punt. There's Fox to punt it away. And that's going to go out of bounds. Ooh, that one was not a great punt.
No, that's could have got that much deeper, but Spirit Lake's going to end up with great field position here. And let's see if they can pick up where they left off last at the
They're
end
going
of
to
the.
get to him at midfield.
Yep.
With 9:51 to go here in this 3rd quarter. All right, so here we go. Spirit Lake here getting the ball back. And, it's even beyond that. It is at the 43-yard line.
Wow.
Of GHV. Whoa. You got to be careful you give this offense a short field like that. All right, here we go. We're going to have a single receiver. Let's see. Now they're going to send a man in motion. That's Orpin to the left. And they'll toss it back here to Higgins. Has blockers. Higgins gets the corner turn. Now cuts it back inside. He's inside the 40 down to about the 38-yard line. He is tackled by number 30, Parker Moritz.
Well, there again, what Spirit Lake is doing a lot on the runs is they're swinging it out wide. They're getting the blockers out on the perimeter, allowing for Bodie Higgins, Tate Orpin, and Will Ditsworth to get their shoulders squared up and push it upfield. And that time, Bodie Higgins picked it up 5 yards, and he got the ball like 4 yards into the backfield.
So 2nd down and 5. Orpin in motion to the right. He will join Dylan Stecker on the right. Ethan's to the left. Cade looking to throw, rolls to his right. Lots of time. Great pass protection. Throws downfield as he's hit. It'll be out of bounds. And they intended it for Tate Orpin. Pretty good coverage downfield as well by number 12, Lucas Crawl.
Well, and even if Orpin would have caught that, I don't think he would have been in bounds. I think Cade was throwing that more to throw it away out of bounds because he was getting pressured over here at about the 50-yard line.
Well, that was really just great coverage downfield all around because he had time to throw, but there was just nobody open. So 3rd down and 5. Let's see if they go back to Higgins on the ground here at the GHV 38-yard line. And Lunt's got a man in motion. They are going to go to Higgins. There's the hole at the middle. He's got the 1st down. And just beyond the 1st down, it looks like. Mark him at about the 32-yard line. That's going to be enough, a gain of about 6.
Yeah, he needed 5 and got 6, so that's all that you can ask for as a coach.
It'll be 1st and 10 Indians leading 35-6 with 8:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. With Clyde Erkey, this is Jason Jacobs. Ambrose on site as well, running the video tonight.
You're 32 yards out right now, 1st down. Look for something deep maybe.
And they are going to look to throw. Hey, you called it, my friend. Downfield they go, and it's caught into the end zone to Dylan Stecker for the touchdown. Thrown a little behind him, but Dylan turned around and made the nice catch.
And did you notice how he outran the defender on that one? I believe that was Carter Dankema. And it was just right on, little like you say, off his left hip instead of his right hip. But no problem for Dylan Stecker on that 32-yard pass play.
And it'll be Ditzworth on for an extra point try, as we'll have running clock here coming up out of this next timeout.
If he makes this.
No,
one.
it's already
it is 35.
Yeah,
you're
snap,
right.
hold, kick is on the way, and it is good. 42-6, Spirit Lake leading GHV. We're back in a minute on KUOO.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a thrill. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
And here's the kickoff. It'll be taken at the 12-yard line by Crawl. He'll race ahead to the 20. He's still on his feet up to the 25-yard line. Nice return for Lucas Crawl, and that is where GHV will start this drive, trailing 42-6 with now continuous clock.
Yeah, and just they cannot get any type of offense going here at all for Garner, Hayfield, Ventura. And now with continuous clock, it's going to be even tougher because Spirit Lake, that front three, they show 5 because they got 2 of the linebackers that come up the line a lot.
The outside backers,
But you look at what the front 3 have done tonight with Ethan Stecker, Ethan Carlson, and Tyson Robinson, and they have destroyed that offensive line
pretty darn
for
good
Garner,
effort.
Hayfield, Ventura.
Yep, pretty good effort. All right, here is 1st and 10. It'll be 2 receivers to the left. They will hand off Crawl. Crawl tries to get that corner turn. He is tracked down after a gain of 1. And again, there's the speed.
The speed, yeah. And you see with Crawl, he looked to go off the left. Yeah, he looked to go off the left tackle. Nothing there because it was blocked up again by that defensive line. So he bumped it outside. But you got Henriksen coming up from the safety position. You've got, I believe, Tate Orpin and Bodie Higgins covering on that outside. Will Ditzworth blowing up into the middle there. You just can't outrun those guys.
They say he got 2, so it'll be 2nd down and 8 at the 26. Looking to throw is the quarterback, Gayton, and he will complete the catch out to the 30-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. I think there's a hold.
That's thrown right in the middle of where that line blocking is, so look for a holding.
That'll give us a chance to thank a few more of our sponsors like McKean's Pub and Grill, Dr. Craig Newell. Also, Spirit Lake Community School District, Okoboji View and Pub 19, and Interior Sewing by Lisa. So a hold is called, and that'll push it back, 10-yard penalty?
10-yard penalty, yep.
Holding is can be one of the more costly
It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, and that spot of the foul was right at the line of scrimmage, basically.
So mark it back at the
26.
Yeah, he's inside it.
16.
16, yeah. So that'll make it 2nd down and 18. After 3, Emmitsburg 64, Eagle Grove.
Oh, my
nothing.
goodness.
Now,
my
Eagle Grove, I don't think they've won a ball game this year.
No, and Emmitsburg is just rolling
just
right now.
Amazing, folks.
They're scoring at will.
That's probably the JV scoring at this point. All right, here's the run on 2nd and long, and the quarterback, Gakin, will keep it himself and then race out of bounds up near the 20-yard line. Let's see where they decide to mark this. He's going to get at least a couple.
No, he stepped out early, at the 18, so give him 2. Give him 2 on that one.
That'll make it 3rd down, and let's call it 15.
They got to get to the, what does it look like, 34-yard line, 34 and a half?
6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clock ticking, 42-6 Spirit Lake. 3rd down and 14. They will hand it off. Pretty big hole there that time up the right side. That is number
fullback,
34.
Yep.
That's Parker Stearns this time around, number 34. And Parker will get some of that yardage back to about the 29, it looks like. Give him a gain of 11, but it's not going to be enough. It'll be 4th down and 5 coming up.
Got a punt again here, and we're going to send
Fox is the punter, and I know Higgins is out there.
Yep, and then Adams again, I believe.
I believe so. Cason Adams.
Yep. Cason Adams, a sophomore.
Back there to return. All right, Ben Fox will take the snap. Ooh, hold low one in the dirt. He picks it up nicely. Now that's a great booming punt. It'll go to the 27-yard line where it'll be picked up by Adams. And they're going to say he's not down. I think he thought he slipped.
Yeah, I thought he was down
Adams
too.
will stay on his feet and just race forward to the 50-yard line. Nobody
great
blew
return,
the whistle.
But nobody blew the whistle.
So the punt.
I could have swore his knee went down, but they didn't call anything.
So they'll mark it back up to about the 50-yard line with 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Again, we have continuous clock here in a 42-6 ball game.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes to go now. Spirit Lake will get the play in here. They still have the starters out there.
They're going to mark it at the 50, it looks like. Well, hold on. They're going to have a hold or something. No? Okay, he did stop it at the 50. I wasn't really sure where they were going to.
Well,
he kind of looked like he was going to move it back there for a second. All right, 1st and 10 Indians. And they will hand off. This is, I believe, Ditsworth. Big hole right up the middle. Takes a few defenders with him inside the 40 to the 36.
Few defenders and an official got right into that mob scrum right there. Almost got knocked over, but
says, I'm getting out of the way. Hey, it is officials week, so we want to say thanks to all of the officials.
Yep.
Man, these guys are giving up their Friday nights, making this happen for kids. We really appreciate it. That's a gain of 14.
14, yep. And a first down by Will. He picked it way through that. He kind of waited for the hole to open up, and the offensive line did a good job of opening it up after a few blocks. Then he went down for 14 yards.
Looking to throw here on first down is Lunt. Now he's getting chased. He'll avoid the defenders, and he'll get out of bounds. I think we have a hold coming back.
And it's going to be deep back here, too. So we'll see where they're going to mark this off from.
And it is going to be a spot foul at the 45-yard line, so that's going to be a pretty healthy loss here. We'll say thanks to a few more sponsors: Lakes Regional Healthcare, Central Bank and Central Insure, and Jurdy Collision Center.
But if the holding occurs behind the line of scrimmage, then it goes back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 10 yards from where that first down mark was.
And that was the 36, so back to the 46.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking on. It's a spot foul if it's beyond the line of scrimmage, but if it's behind the line of scrimmage, then they go from the line of scrimmage.
All right, so 1st and 20 from the 46-yard line. They need the 26-yard line. 3:23 to go here, third quarter. Clock ticking. They'll do an end-around play here. This is Ditsworth. Can he get the corner turn? He'll be tracked down by, I believe that was Cones. And mark it down after a gain of about 5, but I think we're going to have another hold.
My goodness. Come on, Spirit Lake.
Yeah, no need to be doing that here. So the officials are chatting again.
And this one will be a spot foul because it's in front of the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
So they started this that play at the 46. So this will move it back 10 yards from that spot of foul, which is about 4 or 5 yards in front of the line of scrimmage. They're going to mark it at the Spirit Lake 48.
All right.
So that'd be, 6 yards? 6-yard loss on that one.
All right, so it'll be 1st and about 25.
Yeah, but that's 16 yards on the last 2 plays. They've gone backwards on a couple of holding penalties.
So Indians at their own 48-yard line, 1st and forever. And they'll throw over the middle, caught by Dylan Stecker inside the 40 of GHV down to the 39. Well, they just got half of it back.
Half of it back in one play, and they'll take that all day long. Dylan Stecker.
So that'll be a gain of, 11-13 for Dylan.
Yep.
So that sets up 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 12.
You know, if you can pick up 13 yards on a first down play, you're always happy with that.
You're going to take it. I think it's going to be 2nd down and about 13 because they need the 26-yard line. So here we go. Man in motion is Orpin. They will fake the handoff. Cade looking to throw down the middle. Has a man. That is Ethan Stecker into the end zone for a touchdown. Ethan Stecker with a 39-yard touchdown reception. Wow.
And Ethan
it wasn't bad coverage downfield again.
No,
Clyde.
but he had him beat by 2 or 3 steps, and they closed on it when the ball was in the air while Ethan was waiting for it in the end zone, basically. 30, what did we say it was?
39 yards.
So
and Spirit Lake adds to the lead.
Cade Lunt laid it right into his hands on that one, and Ethan just walked it in the end zone from 1 yard out after he made the catch.
Will Ditzworth on for the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is on the way. It is good. And with 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the third quarter, it's 49-6 Spirit Lake, and we're back in a minute on KUOO.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative is proud to support all area students. Your hard work and determination will take you far, not only in academics and athletics, but a long way into your future. This message from Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, the power of many working as one.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
Location, Highway 71 in Arnold's Park, next to Nectar. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Derek Swoboda, physical therapist, or Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist, call 336-8404. Okaboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
All right, here we go. We are back in Garner.
Keegan Ryder kicked that one out of bounds, so they get it at 35.
All right, so that's where the Cardinals will start, trailing Spirit Lake 49-6 if you're just joining us. 2:11 to go here in the third quarter. And GHV will have 3 in the backfield. They'll hand up to one of those up backs, and not a lot of room.
He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Hey, yeah, that's where they're going to mark it over here in this near side. So no gain. Who was that? Which one was it?
He's slow to get up, whoever it is.
Well, I think that's number 30 on that one. I think that's Parker Moritz.
Yep.
So timeout for the injury.
Injury timeout here on the field. Thank a few of our sponsors like MHR Insurance, Northwest Iowa Bone Joint and Sports Surgeons, Service Master by Rice, and Spencer Physical Therapy. So 49-6 Spirit Lake, minute 53 to go here in this third quarter. Let's go ahead and take a timeout for the injury. We will be back in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
And we're back here on the video anyway. Second down. You're going to toss downfield, incomplete.
Yeah, just threw that one away. He had to throw it deep because he got heavy pressure again.
And we welcome those of you on the radio back as well.
Ethan Stecker and this heavy pressure.
So incomplete on, what was that, second down.
Yep.
For GHV out of the injury timeout. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 35-yard line. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter, trailing Spirit Lake 49-6. And we will go single receiver. I checked that. They're going to spread everybody out here. They're only going to have one in the backfield, 3 receivers right, single receiver to the left. Gakin, the quarterback, under center. He'll hand off to that one big fullback. That's number 34 there. That's Parker Stearns. He'll get 5 of them back up to the 40-yard line. And it'll be 4th down and 5. Under 30 seconds here soon to play in the quarter.
We're seeing some of the front line guys getting a little breather here now.
2 changes here.
Yep, looks like Noah Lee. Noah Lee's still out there, the front. But Noah Lee came in at a defensive end position now.
I don't know what GHV's doing here because they're going to take a timeout. They are going to take a timeout with 11 seconds to go here in the quarter.
They let the play clock run down to almost nothing, then took the timeout.
Okay. Let's go ahead and just keep it right here during this timeout.
Let's see if we can pick up a few of those new numbers out there for you. For Spirit Lake, who am I seeing? Alex Profit, number 34 is out there.
I still see Ditzworth is out there.
Ditzworth is still there. Sam
Hendrickson's still out there.
There's
so
just a few of them.
A mixed bag. Yeah, you said Alex Profit is out there as well.
There's just a few of them they're throwing in and out here and there just to give some breathers. But
I would look for more of that to change here once we get to that 4th quarter time here, which should be in the after the next play. I would think. With 11 seconds to go here in the quarter.
You get offensively Dylan Stecker and Ethan Stecker. Dylan Stecker has 5 catches, 80 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Ethan Stecker, 3 catches, 75 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So I think they're going to give them a breather for the rest of the night.
Probably.
And you might see some new running backs come offensive time, too. Will Ditzworth, 9 carries, 64 yards.
Noah Lee is out there now for Spirit Lake.
Spirit Lake, yeah. He's on that defensive right side.
He's on that defensive end position.
Yep. I think he took over for.
He's out there for, I believe,
Ethan Carlson, who was in the middle. And now it looks like Tyson Robinson went to the middle.
They're going to go for it on 4th down and 5. Same formation. They're going to look to throw out of it this time around. Here's pressure. There's a McKean's Pub and Grill sack back at the 30-yard line. Oh, my. I think that was Diddy again.
Will Ditzworth came flying around his right end, and you can't outrun him.
Wow. At the end of the 3rd quarter, Spirit Lake all over GHV 49-6. 4th quarter minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video thanks to Premier Communications.
Whether you are freshening up your current decor, building new, or just looking for custom window treatments, Interior Sewing by Lisa has you covered with draperies, pillows, and Hunter Douglas blinds. Call me for your free in-home consultation at 712-320-3492.
McKean's Pub and Grill in Spirit Lake has awesome nightly specials Tuesday through Saturday. Stop by after the game or any night and enjoy a great atmosphere and good times with friends at McKean's Pub and Grill.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
And we welcome you back here to Garner. 4th quarter begins with Spirit Lake leading GHV 49-6, and we've got some new quarterback here.
Yep.
Bennett Stecker is in there for Spirit Lake to start the drive.
Does a quarterback draw on that one. We got a whole host of substitutes in on this one.
So the run, that's the first question. That's going to be up to the 28-yard line, so a gain of.
Should be a gain of 4?
They gained that a gain of about 4, we'll say, because the ball was at the 32-yard line of GHV.
Yeah, let's see who else we got out there. We got 36.
So here is 2nd down, and I'm going to say that's a gain of 2 there, Clyde.
Colin Lallemand-Deer
There's going to be
just gets a
handoff, and that's 36.
That's Lallemand-Deer.
That's Lallemand.
Yeah, 36.
Yep, okay.
Colin Lallemand-Deer.
He'll get the 30-yard line. Not, well, who are they going to mark it? They're saying the 30. So did he lose a couple then?
Lost a couple.
Okay, on the end around there. So that'll set up 3rd down and 10.
Some of the linemen out there. We've got Ian Munson playing left tackle right now. Jackson Knutson playing left guard.
3rd down and 10. Stecker sends a man in motion. He will look to throw. Got a screen play. It'll be caught, and they'll be tackling the guy out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage there. It's not going to be much, if anything. It looks like that time around it was Jake Jacobs.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, I think you're right.
And they're going to give Jake a yard to the 29, Clyde.
Okay.
So it'll be 4th down and 9 from the 29. Again, running clock here in the 4th quarter, 49-6 Spirit Lake. If you are just joining us there at the GHV 29-yard line. On KUOO tonight, also Explore Live Video. You can watch that under the Sports tab at ExploreKaboji.com. Click the live video stream there, or at Explore Kaboji on YouTube. 4th down and 9. Stecker sends a man in motion. He's looking to throw. Downfield. Has a guy. Oh, and overthrows the intended receiver. So that'll be incomplete, and that's a turnover on downs at the 29-yard line for the Indians. So GHV will get the ball back at their own 29-yard line with 9:28 to go here in the ball game.
Now let's see if GHV can do something here on offense. The 2 deep players out there right now for Spirit Lake. Like we said, now it's going to be on defense. Ian Munson is going to be the left tackle. Don't see who's in at nose tackle there.
And where are they saying at their own 29? So 1st and 10, and they will look to hand off. Ooh, there's a big hole up that right side, and be a gain of about 5 or 6.
Is that Kroll?
For Kroll. And get Kroll 6 to the 35-yard line.
Well, going into this drive, I had him for a total of 27 yards total offense, 21 yards total offense.
Okay.
And they got him up to the 27 now after that 6-yard carry.
2nd down, and we'll call it 4 from the 35. And they'll go with 3 in the backfield again. Gakin under center. And they'll look to go to Kroll again. Kroll. And he'll get a couple more. Mark him at the 37, it looks like. So that's going to set up 3rd down and short. Be 3rd down and 2.
Yep, 3rd down and 2. Clock ticking, 8 minutes to play here.
49-6 Indians if you're just joining us. See if we can't get a few more scores here for you. Final on Y100, Emmetsburg 64, Eagle Grove 0.
Yeah, that total domination by Emmetsburg.
Now, Emmetsburg will probably have their greatest district test next week with Manson.
Manson, yep.
Who's the second, it's probably the 2nd best team in that district if I was a betting person, but I think they're both undefeated right now in district play. There's a throw or a handoff on 3rd down, and they're not going to get it.
I think he got stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and I think that was Kroll again.
This far side judge is marking 38. It's going to be 4th and short. Give him a yard.
Give him a yard. Yeah, they gave him a little forward progress on that.
So 4th and short from the 38 for GHV, and I would assume they're going to go for it here with 7:15 to go in the ball game. Yep. Try to get a positive drive going here to give them hopefully a little momentum going into next week. And they'll go with 3 in the backfield. That old power I. And they'll hand off, and they should have. He's going to get free. Oh, there you go. It broke loose. And there goes the running back. I think that's Kroll. Down the right sideline. He'll get into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, they had it kind of sniffed out, but Kroll.
They had it bunched up. They just didn't wrap him up. He punched to the outside. And with everybody going in on that mass, there's nobody covering on the outside. That's a learning point right there for those young guys.
So Lucas Kroll will race 62 yards for the score.
That'll up their totals a little bit.
Yep. 6:49 to go here in the ballgame. It's now 49-12. And we'll see an extra point attempt coming up here. Looks like it's going to be Zane Black with the extra point attempt. So first score here for GHV since that first quarter. And that one is good. So 49-13, Spirit Lake leads with 6:49 to go in the ballgame. We're back in a minute on KUOO and Explore Live Video.
Westo Beer and open year-round with weekly specials and events and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers!
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
From major accidents to minor fender benders, Jurdy Collision Center in Spirit Lake is prepared to get you back on the road looking like new with their state-of-the-art equipment, computerized color matching system, and experienced auto body technicians. Jurdy Collision Repair in Spirit Lake.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
All right, welcome back here to Garner. 49-13, Spirit Lake leads GHV.
Yeah, thanks everybody for listening and watching. We're hearing that people are watching from long distances away,
including out of the States.
Yeah.
More on that in a moment. Here's the kickoff to the 10, 15-20, 25-30. Who's that, Jacob?
That's Adams.
Adams, yep. And that'll go out to the 35-yard line. Nice return by Adams.
Yep, waited for his blockers to set up, found a couple holes, and got it out there past the 35, well, right at the 35.
So at the Spirit Lake 35-yard line with 6:26 to go here in the ball game is where Spirit Lake's offense will take over. Yeah, Oh Canada, Clyde. That's the name of the game tonight. Thanks, Bob, for listening.
That's right.
And watching, I should say.
And watching, yes.
Stecker will be the quarterback in the shotgun. He'll have 4 wide receivers here for the Indians. 6 minutes to play in the ballgame. We have the continuous clock. Stecker's going to keep it himself. And not going to be much there. He'll get about 1. So give him a gain of 1 to the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9. I'm not going to say no gain, actually, on that play.
Yeah, he didn't get too much on that one.
Initially, it looked like they were going to mark it ahead 1.
Bottled it up pretty tight.
Later tonight, Iowa High School scoreboard show on KUOO, 10 to 11:30. Clyde and I will be entertained on our way back this evening, that's for sure.
Yeah, we got this game to finish up here. 5 minutes to go, 5.5 minutes, just under that. And I would have to think Spirit Lake's they are going to go in the air now.
All right, downfield, got a guy. Ooh, just overshot the intended receiver that time around, who was number 10, Luke Schneider.
Luke Schneider.
So incomplete, and it'll be 3rd down and 10 coming up.
Well, Bennett Stecker, a sophomore, throwing. He'll get that touchdown. Luke Schneider, a junior.
Let's see, who's our running back out there? Lalamandir.
Yeah. Alex Profit is one of the split
Jacobs
outs.
is out there.
Lineman, you got 55. That's Ian Munson.
Caleb Doon.
Get
a few more of those here in a moment. 3rd down and 10. And 3 wide receivers. They'll fake the handoff. Now they'll go forward and falling forward. Was that Lalamandir or Jacobs?
No, I think that's Jacobs.
That
I think
is
that was
Jacobs
20.
to the 40-yard line. And they're going to mark him just inside that at the 39 and a gain of 4. I don't like that spot, but that's okay.
He said his knee went down.
I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. We're
4th down and 6.
Clock is running. 4 minutes to go by the time they snap this one. Let's see.
And they may even do a quick kick here. Let's see. 55, Munson, you mentioned him. 54 is Evan Fisher. All right, they're going to go for it here, maybe it looks like, on 4th down and 6. Stecker will look to throw. And got a guy downfield. Now he went through his hands. He had it. That was a first down for sure. That was Schneider again.
Schneider
oh,
again.
poor Luke.
Luke.
Man.
Luke's going to hurt that one. He's
going to have to hear about that, I'm afraid.
Yep, that one right there. That was a good thrown pass right there.
Excellent throw.
Just went right through his hands. You got to hold that one in.
So turnover on downs, 3:25 to go here in the ball game. And let's see. Oh, now we got a timeout here on the field. Well, we'll take a timeout as well. 49-13, Spirit Lake has the lead. We've got 3:23 to go in the ball game. Back in 30 seconds on KUOO and Explore Live Video, thanks to Premier Communications.
Okoboji Realty is a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake athletes and all the young athletes involved and driven for success. Good luck from Amy Maris and Mickey Harrington, real estate agents with Okoboji Realty. Dedicated to community, dedicated to you.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
We welcome you back.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dining or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy.
3:23 to go here in this one. And just a turnover on downs there, so it's going to be a pretty good field position for the Cardinals.
Well, and the clock was running.
30 now.
Yeah, but Garner, they took the timeout. They want to keep scoring here too. They got 13 points up. Why not? You can't take timeouts with you.
Well, and you know, you think, hey, they're in a position where if we can get a win next week, we feel, you know, like we got a shot at playoffs.
Yep.
So here we go. GHV will have the I formation with two receivers to the left. And they're going to hand off and hit in the backfield. Nothing there.
I think that was Kroll.
Got to double check the number on it.
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't think it was. I think that was numbers. Was that Dadema?
Yeah, that was Dadema.
Dadema. Not much there. In fact, it was a loss of 3.
I was going to say, did they give him back to the line of scrimmage?
No, back to the 42. So loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13.
Then we'll see who they got setting up in the backfield. I heard Kroll is out right now.
Okay, so 2 receivers left again, and they'll end up to the up back this time around, and there is not a lot of running room there.
Might have got back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe just short of it, a couple yards.
Moritz that time around.
Yep.
Nope, check that. It's 34. That's Stearns. And he got back to the 40, so gets a couple back. So that's going to be 3rd down and 11. 2:20 to go here in the ballgame. 49-13, Spirit Lake with the lead. Running clock here in the 4th quarter of this one. Same I formation with the 2 receivers to the left here for Lane Gaken, the quarterback, under center. Tosses it back here to the running back, the halfback. There is
a lot of pursuit.
A big pursuit there, and Black was the ball carrier, number 20.
Okay.
And inside to the 30.
39.
Mark the 39. They are. Yep. They're going to give him 1. So it'll be 4th down and 10. Minute 40 to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, it'd be under a minute and a half when this ball is snapped next.
Post-game show will be coming up with the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake. We do have to chat with Coach Beloit. 2 receivers left. Again, I formation. They'll hand off to the up back, and then squeezing through for about 4 is Stearns. He's going to get the 36. It'll actually only be a gain of 3, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So Spirit Lake should just be able to take a knee here, Clyde.
Yeah, they should be able to just run this one out now.
And this one will be over.
Noah Lee on the stop on that one.
So mark the Indians here. Where are they going to be? At their own 41-yard line. They gave the ball away at their own 39. And we should just be able to have a kneel here and call it a game. And they'll have just a little rush up the middle. Oh, there's a big hole for Stecker. He'll run up to the 50, maybe even 49-yard line, it looks like, of GHV. It's going to be 9, 10 yards on the nose, Clyde. It's going to move the chains, and that should do it. In fact, Spirit Lake heading back to the sidelines. So the Indians are going to get a win in this one, 49 to 13. Spirit Lake with the win, and the Indians improving now to 6-1 on the year, 4-0 in Class 2A District 2. GHV falls to 1-6, 1-3 in Class 2A District 2. Our post-game show is on the way with the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center presented by Dr. Cornwall and Dr. Jenis. We're back in 3 minutes on KUOO and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jenis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Pizza Ranch of Spirit Lake is proud to sponsor the great local athletes in the Iowa Great Lakes. When great food meets great prices, it has to be Pizza Ranch. Pizza, chicken, salad, whatever you're in the mood for, it has to be Pizza Ranch in Spirit Lake.
Pub 19 is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with limited seating. Dine in or carry out every Friday night. You can enjoy the in-house smoked prime rib. Pub 19 at Okoboji View Golf Course on Highway 86 in Spirit Lake. And check out their new menu items at pub19barngrill.com.
If your home or business has the misfortune of experiencing damages from fire, flood, or smoke, ServiceMaster by Rice is there to guide you from crisis to resolution. Contact the team at ServiceMaster by Rice at 712-338-4848. ServiceMaster, a proud supporter of the Spirit Lake Indians.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse Burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
You have worked hard and trained for these moments. We love watching you give your best efforts on and off the field. You have lots to be proud of, and we appreciate your dedication. Go Indians.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Whether it's a flooded basement or damaged carpets, Steamway Cleaning has the tools and professional service to restore the beauty of your floors. Steamway Cleaning also provides duct cleaning, odor removal, and much more. Plus 24-hour emergency services. Call Steamway Cleaning in Spirit Lake.
It's a final here in Garner tonight. Spirit Lake defeats GHV in this one 49-13. Welcome into our postgame show. It is brought to you by the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center, courtesy of Dr. Cornwall and Dr. Jenis. With Clyde Erkey, I'm Jason Jacobs. We're, of course, live tonight on Explore Live Video from Premier Communications. 49-13. Indians get the win here, Clyde. Second half scores for Spirit Lake. A 32-yard touchdown catch by Dylan Stecker, a 39-yard touchdown catch by Ethan Stecker, and there was a 62-yard touchdown run by Lucas Kral for GHV. 49-13, the final here in this one. Go ahead and run down the statistics for us, my friend.
Let's take a look at it here. Spirit Lake on the night. They obviously, we're going to have the most with them. Rushing-wise, first of all, Tate Orpin, 2 carries, 21 yards. Bodie Higgins, 7 carries, 31 yards. Dylan Stecker, 1 carry, 19 yards. Cade Lunt, 1 carry, 4 yards. Bennett Stecker, 3 carries, 14 yards. Joey Andres, 2 carries, 19 yards. Jake Jacobs on the night, 1 carry for 4 yards. Will Ditchworth, 9 carries, 64 yards. And Colin Lelemandir, 1 carry for -2 yards. So once again, spreading it out over a numerous amount of people rushing the football. Receiving wise, Tate Orpin, 2 receptions, 46 yards. Dylan Stecker, 5 catches, 80 yards. Ethan Stecker, 3 catches, 75 yards. Joey Andres, 2 catches, 28 yards. Jake Jacobs, 1 catch for 5 yards. Spreading it out good there, too. Cade Lunt, 12 of 17 on the night, 229 yards. Had that 1 interception in the first half that he'd love to have back. He was anxious on that one, but he pushed that one through in a little bit of a hurry and is picked off and run back, and that's why they set up for their first touchdown for Garner, Hayfield, Ventura. Bennett Stecker on the night, 1 for 4 for 5 yards. Totals for Garner, Hayfield. Let's see here, get to my right screen here. Lane Gakin had 4 carries for -19 yards. He was sacked twice on the night.
Twice
on the night. Lucas Kroll, 14 carries, 80 yards. 62 of them on that one big run that they had. So for that touchdown late in the fourth quarter. Zane Black, 1 carry, 1 yard. Parker Mortz, 3 carries, -4 yards. And Parker Stearns, 4 carries for 21 yards. Receiving wise, Gage Cons had 3 catches for 34. Lucas Kroll, 1 catch for 3 yards. Gakin was 4 of 6 on the night for 37 yards. Totals on the evening. Let's see, Garner ended up with just the 2 first downs in the game. They were both in the first half. 26 rushes for 79 yards, 62 of them on 1 carry.
Yep.
Passing wise, 4 of 6 for 37 yards. I've got him for a total of 116 yards on the night. Actually, it's less than that because if you take away that one big run, they're well under 100 yards.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Spirit Lake on the night, 16 first downs, 28 rushes for 171 yards. Passing wise, 13 to 22 for 234 yards. So well balanced again. 405 yards total offense. Total score 49-13 on the night.
And Coach looks like he's working his way this way. Gives me an opportunity to say, give us some third quarter scores. Over on Q102, it's Sibley Ocheyedan 34, HMS 14. Okoboji was leading Clarion Goldfield Dows 49-14. Central Lyon George Little Rock led Western Christian 23-9. It was MLC Floyd Valley 28, Sioux Center 7. Also South O'Brien trailing Galen 56-21. Heelan all over BHRV 37-6. Cherokee led Unity Christian 20-0, and Ridgeview led West Sioux 22-7. Again, 49-6 our final here, as Coach will be joining us momentarily. More scores later tonight on the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show. So you mentioned the interception for Cade, Clyde. I wanted to come back with, he did have 5 touchdowns on the night, 4 throwing and 1 running.
I was going to say, it just, you look at him, you're going, okay, that's not typical.
Kind of nitpicky, I guess.
That's not typical. We're not used to seeing that.
But we'll take it as their seniors are doing a little walk here tonight on their final home game. That's kind of cool.
Neat.
That's a neat tradition as they play the Boys of Fall.
Got a nice song going as they're walking down, and
that's pretty cool.
Seniors are out there, and they started on the east end zone at the goal line, walked all the way across, and got some good.
Here comes Coach Bullard.
Good response from it. So very good.
So we'll bring him in here on the post game show. Thanks again, Coach, for joining us here. And 49-13, the final here in this one. Give me your thoughts. Just coming off the field here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of really good things, a lot of positives. Thought we were able to throw the ball, do a lot of things in the passing game. Again, thought we did some good things run game-wise as well. Defensively, other than after that turnover, that possession, I really thought we locked in. Just on that 4th and 10 play, had a little technique issue on it, and some eye things, but stuff to clean up. But that's good for us, right? We got to understand that little things matter. Just talk to them about that. We're really proud of this team. Had a great week of preparation. Long road trip. Thought our guys came and attacked right away, really offensively, defensively, special teams wise. Yeah, unfortunately, Jay's got hurt tonight, which really stinks. So
I was
he's
going to
over at
ask
Mason
about
City
that.
Hospital, so we're thinking about him, praying for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought the defensive line played exceptionally well tonight.
Tyson Robinson just had a
great
number
game.
of huge plays in their backfield. Ethan had a couple big plays in the backfield. Obviously, anybody that was in there, I thought Ian had some big tackles in there. Ethan Carlson had a couple big stops. So, yeah, those guys fit well. Diddy was all over the field again, pressure-wise. Thought JD had a couple big plays defensively, too. And, you know, they got behind us like just one time. Even that last one, you know, that kind of jump ball. We had a guy right there. Henny was right in good position. Henny had another good week. So
I like the way you spread out on your offense, too. Evened it out running and passing tonight. Very close in the
we wanted
yardage.
to work on our passing game, so we needed to continue to attack in that. I thought Cade had a phenomenal night that
He
way.
really did.
You know, that hit the ball on Joey. We were trying to set something up the front side, and he saw it backside, made a great throw on Joey. And just a lot of really good things that way. So
He threw 4 touchdowns and ran for 1, so
awesome night,
that's a
right?
nice
Yeah,
bounce
it's awesome
back
night.
week, right?
Yeah.
I think he'll take that.
You don't understand, I think, how sick that kid was the last couple of weeks, and you know, he would do everything he could to get the practice. I don't think he was. I mean, we had oxygen on the sideline at our home game. And, yeah, I'm just proud of him. This is a bounce-back game, like you said, for him.
He had tons of time to throw tonight, too. The offensive line did really
good. Really good protection,
Yep.
and some of the stuff was downfield, so that was good.
And now we get to go home next week, too,
man,
which is
senior
good,
night,
right?
Yeah, senior night.
Senior
Proud of
night,
these
yeah.
guys, you know, that game wraps up a district championship for us, and that's huge. And excited about that for those guys, and you know, just a lot of really cool things. Just thinking about Jazik and his family right now, and
absolutely.
Any report? Nothing that you know of?
I'm pretty sure he broke his wrist.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. The way he's running off with it.
Yeah.
Well, we hope he's okay, and enjoy the road trip back.
Yeah, thanks.
Have fun on that road
Appreciate
trip.
you guys making the road trip and everything. So
you bet.
I'll talk to you in the morning,
Coach. Congratulations. Nice job. Spirit Lake head football coach Josh Beloit here on the postgame show. And again, thanks to the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. Clyde, any final thoughts before we wrap her up here?
No, you know, I like the tribute out here for these seniors. You know,
pretty cool.
I saw some of them going down to their knees right at the goal line. You know, I'm sure it's an emotional time for them. Mm-hmm. It might, you know, they played a very good team tonight in Spirit Lake. Spirit Lake, and like Coach says, we saw some little mistakes here and there. You try and be critical, but you go, wait a minute, they scored 49 points.
49-13.
They put 400 and plus yards up on offense. Yep. They held the other team basically to under 100 yards because they got 62 in one play in the final quarter when time was running out, okay? So they held them to under 100 yards. They shut them down completely. They had great special team. They kicked another onside that they get. You can't complain about this team at all right now. They're playing well.
No, absolutely. Again, 49-13 the final. Hank, great job on the Explore Live video. We appreciate you making the trip over as well, my friend. And thanks to Mac doing a great job back at Mission Control as always. Iowa High School scoreboard show 10 o'clock tonight. Coaches show 8:15 tomorrow here on Campus Radio. And then 9 o'clock. You guys got it. You can't dilly-dally
Well, I'm going to
tomorrow.
dilly-dally as much as I want.
No dilly-dallying because the big guys start at 9.
Happen? You know what's going to happen?
It's going to cut you out.
Nolte's just going to shut me off, and he's just going to go.
He says, I got pregame stuff to do.
You got stuff to do. He says, I'm going to just shut you off. He's just going to go. So
Hawks will try to bounce back.
I'll have to try and watch how much I talk. I mean, but no volleyball coaches there because a lot of volleyball teams
are around. A lot
of
tournaments tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of tournaments. Cross country, we may have a couple of those.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when Kyle Zankowski and one of the two head coaches, co-head coaches from Okoboji get there, I don't know which one's going to be there.
Yep. There's a lot to talk about in cross country. They got a lot to be proud of right now.
Another great meet for Okoboji last night. They ended up taking that one. So and Spirit Lake, two of the top runners in the state in Dietrich and Dirks, Dietrich Dirks and Brandon Hughes. And boy, they're if you get a chance, you don't think much of it, but go watch a cross country meet. It's
Those
phenomenal.
Guys are impressive.
It's phenomenal.
Again, 49-13 our final here. For Hank and Clyde and Mac and all of our great sports sponsors, I'm Jason Jacobs saying thanks to you for watching wherever you may be.